seemed like they were kind of a lunchroom table full of milk drinkers. Not my type. I don't do that type of female. And they thought I was weird for putting dicks on dolls, but, they chase after fucking other people on their phones. Oh, no problem. I was just thinking, that's something a lot of people overlook at, that you can like do a little survival kit with just like hygiene products and I explained I made custom dolls and I explained that like this was not a suitable app, that basically I just got mobbed. So then I put dicks on the dolls. And then I found out they were Brittany Ann supporters. They tried to push Brittany Ann on me, and I told them, Brittany Ann does not have a topic I'm interested in. It's a waste, life is valuable. I only get one life, and I'm not putting my energy on that. Craig is her obsession, not mine. Women are weird. They want to go after a man as a group. Jeez. So, no, that was a strange little group. Anybody can come up. I'm just hanging out. Because, like I said, I tried to go see another live, and I didn't like it. Didn't like that live. They were, I don't know, weird women. And they called me weird. That's the thing, is when they call you weird and they're out there doing that type of shit. You gotta take it as a compliment. See, there it is. Okay. We'll do that. Bryn, you want to come up? Oh yeah, I got out there since I realized they were just like, and I think that people that are the same are boring. So I don't want to be a conformist, and anybody that thinks that just because I entered a hen house are gonna henpeck me into being a conformist, they're delulu. They're coffee when I want a latte. So no, I don't need to be part of that small-minded shallowness where they think that they're just because there's a lot of them that think exactly alike. They think that there's some type of unique, how you put it, group think. But yeah, I don't want to be like those type of girls. They're the ones that they want it. They want to wear the color of the week, the label of the week. They gotta go see the movie of the week. They're the of the week girls. They're conformists. I don't want to fucking be a part of that shit. They can have me cutting my hair in some type of bob and wearing a certain color lipstick and looking like a Debbie. Forget that shit. I don't want to look like a Debbie. I want to look like a Giggles. So no, it just seemed like it was the high school table to me. And they didn't understand what we're doing over here. And they're really going to hate what we're doing over here. Yeah. Underdeveloped minds following me and reporting me because they don't understand my content. We've already done that. Yeah. To 21 and plus. If I want to show my artwork by shanking dicks on dolls, I can show my artwork by saying chicken dicks on dolls. It's my artwork, right? Gotta remember that. I'm showing my skills on here. If I could do that shit, don't you think I could do other shit too? I'm just having some fucking fun. People don't get it. People don't get it. I'm just trying to have some fun over here, and people are that's over here, and people are that's the problem with these type of women. They're such conformists that they want to put you in like a turtleneck and in all these stuffy clothes, and then you're all miserable and you're all tight and you're confined and stuff, and you're not living your best life. That's why they're all so fucking big. So yeah, no, we're just over here showing our skills. That's all we're doing. A couple people showing their skills with a sense of humor. And not to anyone under 21. I actually believe I do put my shit at 21 plus. All right. So there you go. It's so weird out there that I do put it at a mature age. I can't help it that part of the population has sticks up their. They kind of look at their friend before they react type of people, Pretentious. So yeah. Anyway, I went to another chat room today. I did not enjoy myself. My TikTok experience is they think you're weird and I think they're all the same. Hey, Betty. I got a box open. Anybody want up? I'm just hanging out because I'm bored this. No, I'm a psychopath. Actually, I got a dog here to talk to. My husband's at work. Do you have a husband? And where are they today? Those people were so irrelevant. I don't even know what the hell their live was. I just know that they were like a bunch of really mean fucking people with not very much intelligence. Low intelligence, mean people do not make good friends. And that's the truth. I think low intelligent, mean people are actually the dangerous ones. Oh, I went into a group this afternoon or this morning. First thing, you know how you scroll TikTok, see what's up, right? And they were Dodge hating, which piqued my interest. Let me tell you though, a enemy of my enemy is not always my friend. Okay. Oh, you saw that? So yeah. Um. So yeah. Low intelligence, just mean sour milk drinkers. That they're not gonna like my show. They don't have enough intelligence to understand the stuff I do. So I don't pass them. Pass them by. I use all different types of mediums. All different types of mediums. So yeah, I could do handcrafted porcelain if I want. I can do all types of mediums. If I want to do, I could do a real 925 silver face of mediums. But right now I'm doing the crochet bodies to make the dolls hard to replicate. But I'm about ready to change the styles of the dolls because the crochet bodies take fucking way too long. That is a labor of love, I'll tell you. So yeah, the dolls for the crochet ones, I'm about ready to change my designs up and do a different style of doll next. But I've been doing the crochets, or my squirrel has. We were a collaboration of artists. Yeah, and she said the technique, and she said the type of crochet she used, and I can't remember that shit. I've never crocheted anything in my life. I do the fine details, I do the fine stitch work and stuff like that. But no, that's why we're a collaboration. The stuff I don't do, she does. The stuff she don't do, I do. So, and sometimes she screws stuff up, and I hurt her feelings, like I did last night. I hurt her feelings when I got this new doll, Angel. Squirrels. But since I'm
Why?
schizophrenic and that's just my alt personality, no big deal. I'm just mad at myself, hey.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad at
No, I got a doll laugh right for it, right? Okay. And she got really frustrated with me when I was explaining the hair wasn't right. And I wasn't asking her to fix it. Right? I was just explaining that I was going to have to fix it. Okay.
yeah.
But wow, she got her seams popped. Her seams
You know
popped 'cause
what
I'm
though?
fixing
My
the doll.
husband's like that. Like I don't
Yeah,
cook, so he cooks for me every day. And if I like say something like, "Oh, babe, oh no, not good," I feel bad because I've been
so
no
bad.
more.
So I sidetracked her with another doll. She got all excited. We started giggling to the point that we almost peed ourselves again. We were laughing so hard. Oh, you're gonna love the next one. You're gonna love the next one. She's excited. She already got the bottom half done of it. So
That's
yeah, I
awesome.
got to send her a picture. I got to send her a picture of the head and face. But we discussed the hair last night. So yeah, I had to sidetrack her with a new doll.
For who? For who?
I'm not gonna say. Only one person knows.
Okay, all right, all right. I had the
Only one
trash
person knows.
can man come in it.
If that one person can keep a secret, because I've only told one person on here what the next doll is. And yeah, and Squirrel's excited, and she was giggling last night. So I got her from being mad at me from having to change the hair on my current doll that I'm about ready to start playing with and doing all kinds of stuff. I I got a lot of design work to do on this doll, so it's gonna probably be a little while before I show it again. And that's what made her
Okay.
mad is I got a lot of design work, but the nose is fucking perfect. I'll give her that. The nose is fucking. I looked at the picture. I looked at the nose. I was like, oh, she got that. She got noses.
She got
Got
the
that,
noses
got that
down.
nose. Yeah, she figured out that fucking nose. So I gave her props on that one. She figured out what I can do, and then I'm gonna play with it, like I do Ask Dad. And then I don't know. I think we're gonna auction the next one off. I don't know. We'll see if people like him as much as they like Ask Dad. So yeah. Like I said, we're
Did you
not doing
get
this for
the
fun. We're trying to
so
create
you
money. We're trying to create revenue like everybody
so
else.
so
What?
you got the Dodge doll in, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So I've been MIA. I was trying to do a movie night yesterday.
Listen, 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 listen. She gave him a different type of body, so his pants won't fit him. I'm making some custom pants, right? And she told me the type of crochet she did to do his body, but he's different than the ass dad who's like a little skinny pencil dude, right? Right. So this one's actually got it's good, but like I have to do some things to it because it's a completely different doll. You know what I mean? She did a different body on it.
Hey, did she do a
Well,
flat ass?
what I have to do now is I have to measure the doll, and I have to now create clothing special for the dolls because
Yeah.
the other dolls have all been pretty a standard doll, where I could slide the pants on there. So now it'll be custom done for this doll because the body's completely different. The arms are different. The pants are different.
You should have a
So
flat
yeah,
ass
I'm gonna be
doll. Is all
custom
I'm saying.
making a very, 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 very little outfit for a while. So yeah, she put me to work, and then I also got to change the hair on it, which made her really mad at me. So by the time I finish doing the customizations of this one, she's gonna
Uh-huh.
probably have a second doll out. That's pretty much a dead ringer for the next person.
Oh wow, pretty cool.
So I'll probably
Hold
have
on,
two at
someone's
once.
calling me. Oh no, nobody's calling me. I've got my
I'll probably end
husband's
up with
phone, so
I'm gonna probably end up with two at once this time. Courier for the next doll because that worked out so beautifully.
oh wow.
So
It's
yeah,
not
I got
me,
another
is
one
it?
coming on.
Is it for me? Is
Yeah,
it
I
for
know you're
me?
not. Nobody's interested in my doll business, but you will because it's gonna be funny.
Who says no one's interested?
I got fucking three doll stages, dude.
You got a stage for him. Now I haven't seen you do like I ever saw
Three
you do.
stages for them. I have three stages for them because people pissed me off, and I hope all work and haven't been doing my shows. I haven't been doing shit but sitting back here bullshitting with you ladies. It's to let people know who the fuck we are so they quit bullying us. You know what I'm saying? The way we were
Sorry,
doing things wasn't
I'm at
working,
work
so I
too.
stopped
Yeah.
doing. The way we were doing things wasn't working,
Yeah.
okay? So I stopped doing the way we were because what was happening
Yeah.
is we were being bullied. People were stealing images of our dolls to mock me with it, right? Call me insane for being two people, okay? I could not tell people the story because they were basically stealing my content, which is protected. What the fuck is wrong with people? Anyway, that's the end of that little rant. So yeah, so we switched it up. And I did
Yeah.
that because everybody came after me. That I started with Ask Dad. I created stories for the fucking story. Beat you
Oh
motherfuckers at
my
your
God.
own games.
They say it's all my fault. I think we're
We
getting
will have an
recorded.
interactive doll show, damn it. But yeah, no, I have a full set of dolls I've never been able to show or tell the story on and listen.
Yeah.
I,
Did you get
my
my
other account,
email?
no, no, wait. Angel, my other account was doing really well. I had like 9,000 followers. I had really
Uh-huh.
good likes. I had a TikTok shop. I had really good views. Yeah, yeah, that's the content.
Yeah, okay.
Understand? Me and
Yeah.
Squirrel got together.
Yeah.
I hid my squirrel, and we started doing a new show.
Oh, that's good.
This
Don't
app is
hire.
not safe, and this app ain't safe
I
for
know.
her.
Well, you're on Messy Talk. It's not going to be safe for you on Messy Talk.
But where's the line? You cross before you even know you cross. I didn't even know what a
I
fucking
know.
clap back is. I'm a funny fucking old grandma. I didn't know what a clap back was. You know how quickly they took my account? That ain't a fucking clap back.
Me neither.
That's
I
a
thought
ninja team
clapbacks were
coming
like
after an old
this,
grandma.
where you
Huh?
clap. I thought clapbacks
No,
were like where you
no.
clap.
Well, the funnier you are, the quicker you lose your account. That's a clap. Seriously,
Yeah.
I lost my account so fucking quick after making a joke. Boom, it was gone. Like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah. No, don't be making jokes on here. They'll come after and carry your account.
my god.
I said, no, that's why you got all that new content. I just started doing my bullshit singing again.
I like your singing. I like. Did you see the duet with Lady J that she did with you?
No.
She duetted one of your videos, your singing videos. She's dancing to
How,
it and
how come I
lip
didn't
syncing
get it?
to
I
it.
don't get that. That's the thing is, are they not tagging me? I'm not getting stuff like that.
I think you have to go into your messages and it'll say that so and so duetted you or something like that.
No, normally you'd get like a little tag. I never get them anymore. I wish I would, because like I said, when people clap back at me stuff, I don't get those things for months. I'm like, who hates me? Who's after me? What'd you do, squirrel? That's why I had to kick her off the account because it was like, did you do something? No, did you do something? I was like, this ain't gonna work. It's kind of like the reason why I only have one mod in my lives.
Yeah,
Yeah, they can't blame it on each other. I know that it was TikTok and not.
yeah,
It
yeah,
starts less
totally.
arguments because, like I said, I did one. She decided she never wanted to get doxxed, does not want them to come to her house for the good reasons, and
Hmm.
I figure, fuck, if they come here, I'm gonna serve them dinner. Yeah, serve them as dinner, something like that. Um, yeah.
Well, next time I'm up in Oregon, I'm gonna when I visit Lady J, we'll go visit you and Justin.
Do not do pop buys. I'm telling you, it's not good in my area. You're gonna get a shotgun out of the top of a friggin' story
Well,
of
I'm
a
not
building.
gonna.
You
We'll
don't
have
do
to
that.
meet. Well,
And what me and my husband do is normally like he'll stay home and take care of the babies, our dogs, and I'll go out
yeah,
places, or he'll go out and I'll stay home and take care of the babies. As we've been doing this for a
gotcha.
long time now because it got weird. Do you know that there was a ladder against our bedroom window. Somebody was trying to peek in and stuff. It got really weird around here. I was chasing people off our property. Yeah, it got weird around here. We all learned how to handle it real quick. Yeah, we just lock
So
everything down. Someone comes on property, chase them off. Huh?
did you read Shell Bell's comment below? If they do custom dolls to order like out of baby clo I think you said your partner did that, right? She used to make baby dolls.
Yeah,
Do you do custom orders?
she does custom orders. I got to figure out how we're going to be doing that without doxing her. Because there's been so much doxing on here that's been the number one goal is just keeping.
Well, PO box is a good way. A PO
I
box.
know we're just like I said, we're just setting up. We've it's you don't understand. It's been like an art. You guys know what you've been doing to us. You know you've been
I
heckling,
haven't
having
done
fun, and
shit
all.
to y'all. I haven't done shit to y'all. Regardless of what
Really.
Mojo and Ricky say, we
Somebody
do
was
not
doxing
talk
me.
about
Somebody's
you.
been dox. Okay, let me
I
show you
already gave
something.
you the email about it. I
I've
gave
showed
you
you
the
guys this
email about
before.
it.
Just a second. I've showed you guys this before. Just a-
Did you get my
what?
DM giggles?
What DM?
Well, you need to go look at your DM.
Okay. I told you there is somebody that's legitimately trying to dox. Well, they thought it was a me, but it's a
Hi,
we,
East.
and that's why
Hey,
I'm hiding my best friend.
Hey,
There's somebody that
I,
I don't even know who she is, and she's trying to
I,
dox
wa-
us.
yeah, I just want to say, East, just tell Mojo and Ricky that we are not faking our like for giggles or sassy or Abby, and
okay.
we don't talk bad about them after. I mean, you've got rewatch. We do not talk bad about them ever since we've been doing like Ops After Dark. Now we'll like be like, oh my god, like I can't believe Sassy said that,
Well,
like shit
now
like
they
that,
know
you
that
know.
nay, now they know they're
But
responsible for dicks on dolls. They should really be proud of that. You are responsible for dicks on dolls on TikTok. Be proud of it. You guys scared me enough that I hid my best friend. There is still. I know who the woman, or
dicks
I know
on
the account that
dolls.
is after us. Okay,
You're
I know the
responsible for
account that is
dicks on
after
dolls because you put the dicks on the doll.
your life on this side of our phone. We're just trying to make you laugh, so you back the fuck off us.
Good morning, Giggles.
Oh my
It's
god.
harder to eat somebody when you're laughing. We're like, these people are coming
She
after
says so
us
you
because
can
they
back
got
the
some
fuck up off of
balls.
us.
That's right.
Yeah, the fuck up off of us, ladies.
I got
Oh my god, that's
Exactly.
hilarious. Back the fuck up off
It's
you.
kind of like
No,
witchy. It's hard for me. I can't make fun of witchy anymore now that we're friends. It's
you can make fun of Witchy. I make fun of Witchy.
no, I'm
I
having a
was
hard
showing
time
her
making fun
boobs.
of witchy.
Yeah, I'm Like
Wait,
the
she
whole.
broke you, Giggles?
She broke
How
me.
the
I
fuck
like
did that
Witchy.
happen? How the
I like
fuck did
her.
that happen?
I like her. That
I
bimbo
can
has a charm
I
about
can
her.
unbreak you. I can unbreak you.
I wouldn't trust her around my husband, but I like her.
Giggles
Oh,
is
by
in
the
there. They
way,
told Giggles her dolls are fucking weird. And Giggles said,
Yep, they sure
okay.
did.
Giggles said, okay. She said, that's
Giggles.
your opinion.
Apparently, you're
Flappers.
our new leader, according to Dodge. You're
What I
East
say? What I
Nasty and
say is,
me
I
and
said I think you. I
all our
What?
said I think.
leaders. Yeah. He's like, well,
What the fuck
apparently
is wrong with that dude?
he's a dumbass.
He sat in there and told them, he told Sassy Virgo, oh yeah, me and Ace Nasty are real good friends. And I was like, bitch, we're lying.
The fuck?
What did he fall on his head?
I swear.
He's a fucking legend in his own mind.
I was like,
Goddamn.
bitch, quit lying, dude.
The
Yeah, they started calling me weird, East. I just called them all the same, and I was like, "Fucking, I'm at Brittany Ann bullshit on me." I was like, "I don't like her content. I'm not gonna spend my time or my energy on that shit. I don't like it. I don't care who so and so is or so and so or so and so and so and so. I don't care. They
You're
can't take that for an
unique.
answer."
Hey, Dodge a bit too much off. He can't chew that much with Sassy Virgo, and I'm telling you,
I know.
they'll
I
eat
They're
love
gonna
him
him
destroy
too.
alive.
us.
He thinks they're going to be best friends now.
They're streaming him right now. Right before I come in
Yep,
this live, they're streaming him making fun of him. They're dragging Dodge.
yep. That's why I
Go,
thought they
Sassy
were cool
Virgo.
people.
They're gonna drag him around this motherfucker till his face bleed.
Mm.
Dodge over there on Kratom, he don't know what's going on. He don't know
I
if he
want to see.
coming or fucking going.
Oh, that money's
Dodge is
missing out of the
gonna.
account today, Ace. She should have got it.
She got it
I'll
then.
find
She
out.
got it
Well,
at 6
well,
a.m.
Oh, East.
I'll find out. Well.
East, I
Yeah.
wanted to
Let me
tell you
call
if
and
you
find
send
out.
me your P.O. box, that I was going to make those jar openers out of the fabric for your son to help him. And I could send them to you to help him
Yes, ma'am. I will message you right now.
because, so he could have independence.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
I
And
was telling
Giggles, I've been
Chevelle, I
looking
just
for a
banged the
doll
damn
maker.
jar.
Giggles, I've been looking for a doll maker to make a doll
Mm-mm.
out of my son's like baby clothes because they're grown now. So I want like
Yeah.
memory dolls made for when I have grandchildren. They get the doll. I could
Mm.
sew, but I'm not really good at sewing like detailed like that, and I'm scared to do it on my own and mess up because I can't replace the fabric, and
Yeah.
I can't find anyone to. I've been looking for somebody to make.
Booked up and busy, huh?
Yeah, and
Because
I
like
can't
so
find
we're doing
anybody.
we're not doing custom work like that. We're doing prototypes. Like so we're doing design work and prototypes. I have a whole doll line here I can't even show people because people are gonna launch.
Do
Well,
you
And
know
people
where
can
to
right
go
now we're
also
not doing
to
do
look for somebody to
I
memory
make
do know
something
blankets
some. I
out of
have
design?
somebody in
clothes.
my. I have somebody in mind, and I don't know if she's still here local or if she went back to. Because normally her area is where I don't know where you're at, but she's normally around the Boston area. But then she went to Tennessee, so I'm not sure where she is at the moment. But she does. She does very very good tailoring work, seamstress
Mhm.
work. She's who I'd contract out to if I was contract out in Denby. And there's also a um, group of doll makers that I'm familiar with too on Facebook. Have you looked on
Oh,
Facebook for a doll maker?
okay. So just type in doll maker on Facebook, and then it will.
No, no, no. If you really go to the Ragged Ann and Andy collection groups,
Uh-huh.
there are old women in there, and their side hustle is making Raggedy Ann and Andy's.
Hmm.
And if they can make a Raggedy Ann and Andy doll, then they should be able to make something out of your cloth, right?
Right.
One of those seamstress. I can talk to Squirrel, but right now, wait, this might be her right here. Let me see if she has any time.
You could
Hey,
also do a memory blanket out of the shirts and
good
stuff
morning.
like that.
I'll be right back. I'll
Yeah,
ask.
I know how to do memory
Do you
blankets,
have any
but I
time
really
doing
wanted
custom
to
work?
make
Somebody wants to
dolls out of
know.
them, so that way when my oldest is 29, and so that way when I have grandkids, then the dolls would go to the grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
So I was so.
Yes, ma'am.
Um, but I'm scared to make the doll because I'm not like that.
Yeah.
And so I'm hesitant. I'm scared to try it myself.
Yeah. I can understand that. I can't sew a stitch. But yeah, I thought about doing that with like my son's jerseys from baseball, football, and all that stuff when he was little.
Yeah, I made those for my sons, their jerseys and all of that stuff, the blankets.
Mm-hmm.
And then the baby clothes,
Okay, they're gonna hear you.
I have a couple
All right,
outfits,
so
and
you did get it right.
I was like the baby
Okay, good.
outfits,
Okay,
these
Shell Bell.
all for grandchildren.
Shell Bell.
Yes.
She said the same thing as me. Right now, I got custom arms, and she really does the newborns, those reborn babies, and she
Uh-huh.
does the custom designs with me. So she said the same thing as I said. We're gonna refer you over to Facebook and look in the group, the Raggedy Ann groups.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Raggedy Ann group. I can send you the group if you need. Just DM me, and so that way I know that it's you DMing me, and I'll send you the
Yes.
woman's name that of the group. And there's also a guy on here. His mom used to do it, so he probably knows some of the women that make those. That's what I'd send you to do because they work with cloth on a regular basis, making those Raggedy Anns.
Mm-hmm.
So you could talk with them on what style of a rag doll you. That makes sense.
Yeah, because the ones that
It
I
doesn't
did
have to be
were
yeah.
all
It
on
doesn't have
back
to be a
order.
Raggedy Ann face. It does. You could actually nowadays you could actually take a picture of their face, get it made into an iron on, keep the face up, and
Mm-hmm.
iron your child's face on the doll if you'd like.
Oh
You can do
wow.
that. You can do that. You have the pictures. You turn one into an iron on. You put the face on yourself. You just have them keep a blank canvas face there. You have the rest of like a design that you'd like to do because you can take that right to a Raggedy Ann group.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah.
Or Etsy. Oh, she said Etsy too. You need to take this to somebody that's a seamstress and give them your design. And I just gave you a design. Have the body made out of your children's clothes. Pick the clothes out, where you want the colors. The shirt made out of this, the pants made out of this, the body made out of this, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Make the face white and then do an iron on picture of your child.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely look because I was getting frustrated because they all said that they were so back ordered that they weren't taking orders, the ones that I have
Yeah.
found.
Yeah, and you a girl child, a boy doll for a boy child. And color
Mhm.
your child's hair is that, so that you just custom order that. And everybody is back ordered. That's what I'm saying too. Doll makers, toy makers, because it's not like Walmart. We're not like Walmart. After Christmas. Right now and get your order in if you can find somebody that has the skills to do it. And you're gonna be able to see their work because they're gonna show you their dolls.
Mhm.
So that's the group I look at is the Raggedy Ann group. And right now they're all trying to sell their collections and stuff. So like that. Yeah. That's why I'm sending you there. Because they are all there selling their work. You might be able to slip in a special order. So I'd
Mhm.
go there, definitely. Like I said, I can tell you the exact not dumping their dolls so quickly.
Yeah, I'll message you so that way you can send me the link to go there and then see. Thank
Like
you.
I
Yeah,
said, I
because
do
I've been
actually
looking
know
for the past
I
6
do actually
months.
know a group admin. For what?
I've been looking for the last 6 months and just
And you
couldn't
can't
find
find a
anybody.
seamstress, huh? You hear that,
Mm-mm.
Yarn Queen? You can't find anybody. Check on Etsy. She says check Etsy if you can't find anybody in the Raggedy Ann and Andy group. One reason I'm sending you there is because they're used to making rag dolls and you can already see their quality of work.
Yeah.
Cloth, you're gonna want to do something that's a rag doll style. I'm almost sure you can find somebody on Etsy. She's almost sure you can find somebody on Etsy. Yeah, but I
Mhm.
know right now that there's a lot of women that do this that are mice. So that group's popping right now. Yeah. So there's
Rachel,
two
I was
places.
so
I'm pretty sure.
disappointed last
Have you
night
tried
when
either
our
of those
movie got
places?
ended.
Have you tried either of those
No,
places? Well,
no,
there
I
you go.
didn't
Try
know.
those places. I'm sure she'll find somebody. Yeah, you try both those places. You're gonna find somebody in no time. Just check out their work because, like you said, you don't want them wasting your fabric.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big thing. And they should. And any artist is gonna be showing their work, the stuff that they've sold. They should have a gallery of stuff that they've done. What do you? Yeah, you can find a good seamstress on Etsy. She said you can find a good one on Etsy. I think I should the Rag
Is
Gurts.
that
Those women have
Squirrel
some talent.
Giggles? Who's that? Is
It,
that Squirrel on the line?
no, it's my split personality. Tell these
Stop
dangerous women
it.
to quit trying to figure out who we are. They knock it off. You're a dangerous psychopath. Anyway, I'm
Well,
gonna let
tell
you go. I'm
Squirrel
glad
we
you
all
got
say
that.
hi.
They all said hi. Yeah, go check.
Hi.
Go get those tires. Go get those tires so that you can come over here. I know we have to take care of the other two things, but yeah, you gotta get your butt over here. All right. Anyway, I'll call you back. I'm gonna call you back. It's funny. It's funny. Okay. Bye bye.
Angel, I was so disappointed when our movie ended last night and it got canceled because I'd never seen it and I was into it.
I did it again on my other account. So we'll have to watch it again. Guess what? I fell asleep during it, and lady had to call me, and she woke me that she fucking because I had my headset in, and
Mm-hmm.
my phone goes through the headset, and it was loud, and I was like, oh fuck. She's like, you may want to end your live. You've been just sitting there, for you bitch. So she had to call me and tell me to end my live. It was hilarious, and I was like.
Yeah, I go to bed
The
early. I'm
movie
usually in
is
bed by
so
10.
stupid. It's an icon, though. You know, I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I was watching it. I was like, I can't believe I like this movie, and I watched it. This is really weird, but it's got good music in it. So
It does. It had me cracking up.
What
yeah.
movie did y'all play?
Oh, Cry Baby.
Hadn't seen that one in a while.
In a while, right? Monique, we were
Yeah.
like, this is such a dumb movie, but it's got Johnny Depp in it, so who cares?
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
I used
true.
to watch Undercovers, 21 Jump Street.
Oh
I used to
yeah.
watch that. Yeah.
Mhm.
We had an undercover cop. I know we did in our high school. He was so hot. He was an undercover cop for sure because all the girls fawned over him, and he didn't have a girlfriend, and he was not gay, and you could just tell. I was like, I bet you he's an undercover cop because he would and the
Yeah.
football he would hang around with everybody, and I'm like, I think he's a cop. And then he wasn't there that next, I think came in as a junior or whatever. And then he wasn't there that next year. So I was like, yeah, he's a cop. So
Kind of.
I call
Yeah.
him I used to call him and I would talk about him. I go, look, there's 21 Jump Street because he was hot. So
Yeah. Yeah.
so Giggles,
Am I muted?
no. What are your
It's
plans
hard for me
for
to tell.
today?
Who?
What are your plans for today?
Me? Well, I
Yeah.
got a doll. I got a doll I have to start working on because, like I said, she made it difficult for me. I have to design and I have to do all the stitch work. And yeah, so we should have two dolls coming at one. So I'll be focusing on that. Besides that, I don't know. Um, I normally would like figure out something to cook, something to bake or cook. And I don't know. What are you
What
guys
do you like to
doing?
bake,
Ideas?
Giggles?
I'm gonna be working in my downstairs, putting some storage stuff up today. So I
Yeah,
probably won't be
pod or something.
on my
That
break.
type of thing. You work from home
I do
too?
work from home. I do work from home. Yes, I have my little office here, and I have a bed. I have a day bed in here, and
That
it's
you
a
sound
game
like me. I
room,
have a
book
day bed too
room,
with an
game
office.
day bed. Yeah, I wanted to
My
leave. I
office is
was like,
always
God, you know,
crashed.
I wanted to take it out to have more room in here, but then I'd get more junk, and I'd be like, nah, just
What
leave
do
it
you
in
do
here.
in your
And I'm glad I
office? What do you
did.
do in your office? What do you do?
Work, number one. Number two, I have a
Well, that's
huge 54-inch TV right in front of me on the wall that I watch TV on.
me too. I got one the
And
size of
then
the wall too. Yeah.
when my husband is watching his stupid football and baseball games, I'll come in here and I'll be online with all you heifas.
Same.
Yes. Y'all same?
Yes, when my husband's watching
Yeah,
baseball and I just let them yell at the TV and I just go in the other room.
my
Yes,
office
yes.
has all kinds of stuff for making custom molds, and it has molds and it has paints all over the place and hot glue gun. I'm looking at a shrine so I can do my 3 a.m. prayers in here.
Yep.
I've showed you guys
Yep.
that before. And I got a whole bunch of over storage stuff, like brand new perfumes and
Storage.
things like that. Your office looks like my fucking
Games.
office.
Yep. There's game. There's
Yeah,
all the crafts
we're
shit.
twinning. We're
My
twinning.
TV.
Except for yours is
My
organized. I got paints
games. Well,
everywhere
it's not
and
really organized because look, I've got
I
all
got a
this shit
melting
right
pot
there
here.
that I'm giving
Okay, see,
away. It's all my daughter's
her office
stuff.
looks like mine.
That if I open up that,
Nope.
it's all books. I've got bookshelves all in there, and then my day bed is right here.
You're off. And see, I call
File
those other
cabinet.
girls
It's all this
milk. I
crap
call those other
that
girls
I
milk in
have.
here. I'm not that unique. I look like fucking milk right here, right now. So for I have a day bed in mine, and I have a what do you call it? A love seat for the dog. I got a love seat and a day bed. Otherwise, the dogs will take the whole day bed, and I won't have no place to sit.
That. Yeah.
Yeah, my
No, my
office
dogs are outside.
bathroom
They're
is a
crate trained.
mess.
They stay in their crates. They're not really a crate. It's like a big
I
old
built
dog cage for German I mean, for like a big old. What's that big dog? Like Marmaduke. What's his name? What's that
right
dog?
now.
Cage as big as that a Great Dane can be in. I got my two little dogs in there, so they have a ball. That's like their safe space. They'll sit in there and
Yeah,
they like to burrow, so they burrow all under their. But they love it
my
in there.
office will be better. My office will be better soon because my husband's putting in a second master bedroom for me because it has an attached bathroom and this doesn't. So then my office will be even better because I'll get most of the stuff in my office into in my new bedroom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
So it won't be as cluttered. Because right now, as it is, I hurt my ankle in our bedroom. You have to go downstairs to go into the bedroom. Not good. Not good with an injured
yeah. Not
ankle.
good on stairs. No. When are
No,
you
I'm
getting
not
it
good on stairs right
fixed?
now. Huh? I've actually
When
been
are you
getting better.
getting it fixed?
I got crutches yesterday.
Okay, okay.
I
What
don't
if it
know when
heals
I
wrong
feel
though?
like it. Huh?
Well, what if it heals wrong? Then you'd have to break it
They
and
already
make it
have to
heal right.
break it. And so I've been putting weight on it, but I just like can't do a full foot on the ground, and walk normally. That's why I got the
Yeah,
crutches so I can try to practice my foot more without injuring myself again. Because I don't know that it's not torn tendons. You just don't realize how bad the medical is in our area. And yeah, and I'm gonna have whatever happens, they're gonna have to do it. I was thinking if it's injured that badly, they're gonna have to do surgery. Shit happens.
yeah.
So no, we're putting in a master bedroom. That way, if I do have to have surgery, I'll at least be recovering comfortably. And yeah, it'll be better that way. Since I'm now going to be a homebody, because it's pretty obvious that I'm going to have some recovery time here.
Yeah.
But I can balance on it.
Mhm.
I don't have to have crutches. I don't have to have a cane. I have nothing. I walked across the house with it. I just don't walk normally anymore. It's obvious my
Yeah,
foot's not okay. I mean, yeah.
Do
my
you
whole left
wrap it in
side's
like an
my
ace
whole left
bandage for like
fucked up.
support to try to help?
I do have a sock for it. It's like a compression like sleeve. And then
Oh yeah.
then there's like another part that you can put on, and then I can put a full boot on it and walk around with the boot. But the boot's all heavy, and I don't like that. It hurts my foot.
Oh yeah. Those
It's uncomfortable. Where I've just been like, okay, what's wrong with the foot? I've been trying to use it anyway, and I'm just not like, I didn't want to get drop foot, so I've just continued to use it. I've been using as much as I can, working through the pain. So I don't know. It's like the ankle's clicky. It like clicks when I move it around, now. So it doesn't feel normal, but I can balance on it and stuff. I'm just super skilled. I'm a kitty cat, I guess. I don't know. No, they're gonna have to check it out. They're gonna whatever. I don't know what it is. Everybody kept on telling me, "Oh, it could be a tendon. It could be a tendon." So I said, "Okay, let's not say it's the worst thing. Let's say it's the least thing. It's just a tendon." I don't like doctors. Leave me alone. Not
I
killing
don't
me.
blame you. I don't like doctors either.
Yeah. Like I said, I already know there's gonna be a recovery time, so we're setting up the house where there's gonna be a recovery time because it's been
Yeah,
long enough.
that's good.
If it's tendons and stuff, it's been long healing right. And I should panic more. But I broke my hand once upon a time. I walked around for an hour and a half deciding if I should go to the doctor. And my daughter came by, saw my hand was broken, ran me right in. So there you go. Maybe I
Yeah.
should make these decisions for myself.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, my whole left side's fucked up. I dislocated my hip twice when I was little. Then
Yeah.
in 2013, no, 14, I did, and then my ankles rolled. I don't know how many times on my left side. So I've got a weak
That's what I thought
ankle,
I did. I thought I rolled my ankle. That's what I think I
and I
did.
rolled it.
Yeah. How long did it take you to
So
recover
yeah.
from a rolled ankle? How long did that take you to recover?
Well, I rolled it when shoot, like this week. I rolled it. No, I
Oh,
rolled it like on Friday, and it still hurts. Fucking
okay.
hurts. I have to put my high tops on
Yeah.
to help support it.
It might have snapped. Yeah, something might have
No, no,
snapped.
it's not. It should. I mean, it's sore. I mean, I'm real light-footed on it, but um, I
No,
could
no,
tell
with
if
me,
something's
I
broken,
thought
I'll
I
be able
rolled
to
it
tell.
by. With me, I thought I rolled.
Hmm. Especially if it's giving you this much trouble.
I've never
Since
had
you
ankle problems, so I wouldn't know. That's what I'm saying.
since
It's
we've
like
been
maybe I'm
hurt
the wrong one to make these decisions.
since we've been harassing you, it's been a while. It should be well, and if it's
Really
not well,
care. I don't
something's
really
wrong.
care. I don't really care because my family was being neglectful or abusive or something, but they're not. They're taking really good care of me. So,
That's good.
like I said, maybe I'd be in the doctor sooner if my family wasn't being really good about this.
Yeah.
And with the way
Yeah,
our
you're
city
truly blessed
is,
to have your family.
yeah, with the way our city is, there's nothing I want to go do right now. I'm trying to get my best friend back on the road so more people. So yeah, no, I've been happy being a homebody. I think I got Stockholm syndrome.
Me
Uh,
too.
and here I
Yeah,
am.
they
Next week is a busy week. I get to go into work next week for three of the days.
yeah.
So I'm excited. I get to see all my friends and coworkers. We're having Christmas parties all like week next week. So
It
Oh,
was easy for
nice.
it was easy for me to retire because all my coworkers and stuff they either got seriously disabled, injured at work, or they passed away. So yeah,
oh,
it
that
was time
sucks.
for me to retire. It's like I looked around. It's like, geez, I'm like the oldest person here. I've been here the longest. Everybody knows passed away or no longer doing this anymore. Yeah, it happens. Time to quit doing this. Lots of reasons. Lots of reasons why I quit doing what I was doing. Another one was the shop closing, the family doll shop closing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard you're like, I need another job. I think you said it yesterday. You're like, I need another job.
Well, I worry about having Stockholm syndrome. I do because, like, it's like I used to have two or three jobs at a time. Okay, I was like never home, never home, and now it's just the opposite. I'm not used to living like this.
I was a workaholic. I always worked. And then when I became ill, and now I'm at home and I
Yeah.
don't really drive unless like I
Mhm.
have to. Because
Yeah.
when I had my stroke, I was driving and it scared me. So now I'm kind of scared to drive. So I'm a homebody. So I don't really go unless, when my husband on the weekends or at night when my husband's home. And
Yeah. I
and
go
so I
too.
always
We
worry
switch
about
shoes at home.
being
That's it. I have my best friend, my other best friend. She said I'm not. She said I had enough, and she ended it during COVID. She unalived herself during COVID.
oh, I'm
So
sorry, Giggles.
no, it woke me up because I started realizing it's like you better get out there and make more friends because it's like you have these friends for life, and then like I said, my coworkers. I had my coworkers for 20 years, and it ends up it's like you end up being a weird position to be in. So yeah, because I was the rookie, I was like the youngest person on the crew when I was hired. I like seriously outlived my coworkers. Not a good thing. But yeah, that's one reason why me and Squirrel got the TikTok is so that we could make friends, start a nonprofit. Same reason everybody else gets a TikTok, to be heard, to be
Yeah.
relevant.
And then they fuck it up.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got
Mm-hmm.
fucking bullied how to put dicks on our dolls, make fun of you guys back. You hussies.
The dicks on the dolls. Love it.
We're nice women. We didn't deserve to be TikTok harassed.
Balls. Was that you, Giggles?
That was me. I
Blue
did the blue
balls.
balls.
I think that is so
I had Astad shaking eggplant once. I put eggplant on Astad. I gradually got worse as you guys got worse. Yeah, he used to have an eggplant.
Y'all are bad influence on her, Angel.
I know we are bad. I'm trying to
the more I
remember
kept
to
on getting,
TikTok.
the more I was getting reported for nothing. The more I started posting things that's like, okay, you want to report me for nothing? Then here you go. Here you go. You know, that is how it
Yeah.
started. I was getting reported for absolutely nothing, and they were taking down my content. So I knew I could get it with this. I knew it because TikTok never seen anything like this before. It's how you gonna and if I got this shit reported and taken down, I was gonna sue for my rights as an artist. I sure fucking was. So yeah, and TikTok abided. TikTok fucking abided. Yeah,
There
you
you
guys
go.
developed me. Yeah, you guys developed me because you kept on
You're
striking me for
welcome
no
then.
fucking
You're
reason.
fucking welcome.
No, I was
You're
like getting
welcome.
it put in the penalty box, and I wasn't doing nothing wrong. You know, I sing a song one
The
second over
penalty.
the loud time, and you guys get me stricken, get my content removed, waste my time on the work. Cause it was pissing me off. And you end up, what do you end up
I,
with? You end up with ass dad with some slong. I'm telling you, I'm a mud bug pussy looks like. You guys are all gonna know what a
Good
mud bug
God.
pussy looks like.
Good
that is
God.
my favorite song you sing. Sing it for me. Sing it for me, Giggles. I love it when you would sing it.
But I need to write a song.
But
Pussy.
Good morning, Brian.
Oh God!
it's
Now he
so
has that
funny
other.
when he
First he had to
sings.
deal with the giggles, and now he's got the whole giggles troop on him. Because those women, what are they? They're like a gaggle of giggles.
Oh man.
I was thinking, it's like, no, personalities are gonna clash in this group right away, and they start pushing the Sam shit on me.
Brittany Ann adores you. She loves your content. She says so. Were you there when I played
But I'm
when
not.
you were?
I'm just not gonna chase Craig with her.
No, of course not. She knows that, and she respects that. But when you were telling her off in the about the chocolate milk when we were there, and she couldn't hear you. Her internet was going. I missed her telling me off, and so I played it back for her, and she just loved it. She was like, "Oh my god, she cracks me up so bad." So she's like, "I adore her, even though she hates me. I still adore her." So, there you
I
go.
don't. Her content just. I had no interest in chasing Craig with her. That's her obsession. That's her villain. I don't give a shit.
Yep.
Do
Oh
what you
yeah.
do. It's just, and leave my best friend out of it. Leave my friends out of it. Leave East alone. You chasing Craig. Leave East alone. But
That
no,
should be a new
I
song, Chasing Craig.
the whole Craig thing. Yeah, the whole Craig thing
Story's
not for
getting a
me,
little
and I don't
old.
understand it. Don't want to. Huh?
I said the story's getting a little old with that mess.
Exactly. It's like a broken record. It's like, what is your thing with this guy? I don't get involved. East is a cool fucking person. She's a good mother, and everybody needs to fucking quit being such meanies. Quit being meanie bitches, or other bitches are gonna fucking be putting dicks on dolls. You're creating monsters. Creating monsters out here.
Don't put it.
Hey, Hannah.
But no, sometimes I don't want to be involved. Is a good answer.
Right, Giggles, and it's okay to
I
be
never
friends
said
with
I
the
don't
same
like.
people and still get along.
I
You don't
don't
have
know her.
to. do any
Yeah.
of that, and you don't have to involve yourself in other
Yeah.
people's issues, and that's okay, and having
Exactly.
boundaries is a good thing, you know,
Do
and
me and Brittany Ann
and
have
trying to
anything in
remain
common? Me and Brittany Ann
protect
have
your
nothing in
peace,
common. Zero.
you
I
know.
protect my peace. We have nothing in common. I can look at her and look at her content, look at her, and I mean, she's on here enough. Her presence is here. I know we have absolutely nothing in common. Zilch. Nothing in common. And I have no desire to go chasing Craig all over TikTok with her. So there you go. There's your answer. No.
No.
Not today.
No, that's a no.
I guess she likes dogs and I like dogs, so we have that in common.
There you go. She's got a devil of a dog too.
And you're right, Giggles.
That's the one thing we really have in common.
We only lives and videos.
Her name
We
is
don't know
Lucy.
people in real life. You're right about that. To have an opinion or involve or do any of that, and just protect your peace.
Yeah. I mean, she's my daughter's age. Am I going to go start picking on women my daughter's age? No. I'm not going to do that. The answer to leave people alone is actually an answer sometimes.
Yes, I
You don't got
agree.
nothing in common with me. I got nothing to say to you. We don't have the same things in common. Don't do it around me because that's disrespectful. And then I have something to say about being disrespected.
Mm-hmm.
So just, that's where, I will respectfully not. That's why I've never really went off on her like on a personal level. Go drink your chocolate milk with girls your age. I don't give a shit. We'll sip our tea. Here's the thing: is
I'm just here
if
to
she wants to go
see.
after Craig, you Craig. Same people
You're
saying it there for TikTok, just so that you get to thinking us and them, and it causes division, and we all start a war that we don't need to fucking be involved in. The game.
It's a game.
A game of division. I'm not down for it. So yeah, that's how I feel about all that. That's all I gotta say. And I can't make everybody like me, and I am weird as hell. So not everybody likes dolls. Maybe putting a dick on will make them like more because y'all are hussies. So you hate dolls. Here, look, dolls can have
But
dicks too. Now you like them better.
They can't be small dicks though. You gotta make them long, like a third leg.
you want some long dongs? You want some long dongs? Should I make it
Long
silver too? A long dong silver doll? Angel's gonna get a long dong silver doll pretty soon.
Oh my god! It can't be too long though.
Yeah, hussies
I'm
for
not.
life. You got it.
Hussies for life. Yeah, we're gonna make a new group called Hussies. Dodge was.
Hussies
I
for
don't
life.
know.
But if you guys don't want
I didn't watch
villains,
all of it.
Just make sure you make Dodges as a
it's quite
micro opinion.
simple. If you don't want
And a
villains,
flat
if you don't
ass.
want villains, then just don't fucking create villains. And I'm not, and there are enough legitimate villains out there, and there's enough legitimate villains on this app. We don't have to fucking create them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
I'm sure that there's gonna be a real villain crossing our path sooner than we would like. It's because
Hey,
that's life.
I asked. I was talking, and I was like, "Well, I'll ask her. Is there any way you can unblock Bright and William Wallace? I think William Wallace is unblocked, or AFF Go
No,
Bright is unblocked, but William Wallace, why?
AFF
Why?
Gobright was in that chat with those women this morning. He was in that chat with those women this morning. Because he got blocked out. I'll unblock when I damn well feel like it. I know he's
All
gonna have
right,
people
well,
nag me.
all right, all
No.
right. They're
He's
very
wasting time.
harmless.
He's
They're
standing in
very
the fucking
harmless.
corner right now. He's standing in the
What
corner.
live?
No.
Go Bright was
live?
spamming your live one day, Giggles, and that's why you got mad at him.
Spam live.
Yeah.
Kept
he was
coming back in
spamming.
on
Oh, he was
multiple
coming there
times.
and saying, I told him
To
he couldn't stay
unblock
on
me.
topic. He was getting blocked. He couldn't stay on topic, and he got blocked. No, he couldn't stay on topic.
You're
This is the
blocked for a
point.
reason.
Like I said, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in Brittany Ann's topic. I don't go over there and slime up all of her content, though, do I? I don't go over there and hey, you're not allowed to think this way, blah 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 blah. Don't be spammy like that. You can stand in the penalty corner, douche nozzles.
No, I think he was spamming the unblock AFF Go Bright. Unblock.
No mentioning. I remember what.
Okay,
No, I remember
was
what
it?
he was spamming. Now,
Tell me,
it was
what was he
something.
spamming?
It was something that was off topic. It was his personal vendetta against somebody when we weren't talking about. You remember Sandy, because you just reminded me, right? That was what it was.
Yeah, he was.
I don't say people's names. He kept saying somebody's name, and I kept saying, "You don't come here and bring bullshit," right?
Yeah, he kept talking shit on East.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Well, then,
I think it was
I
Waffle
understand
Stomp
that.
or something stupid.
Now, William Wallace,
He's
he's
in the penalty
harmless.
box.
So,
William
Giggles, if
Wallace
they
is- I
respect your
think you
boundaries
unblocked
with
him,
your
right?
friends and don't speak to you about that, then
Why
you
did I
unblock them?
block? Well, do you know why I blocked William Wallace? I just blocked him for the fun of it because everybody else was fucking pissing me off. Or did he have a reason?
I don't know why you blocked.
You blocked him because he said mod him. He says that to everybody, though.
Sandy, would East unblock William Wallace?
Huh?
Would East unblock William Wallace?
To be honest,
I'm asking. I don't know why William Wallace got blocked.
Giggles,
Just
William
like I
Wallace, he's just
William
a
can
little
be
troll with like
William
good
can
fun.
be
Like
a pain in
I
your
haven't
butt,
seen him be mean or
but
anything like
he's
that.
also not real malicious.
He's blocked. East unblocked everyone. I mean, until East unblocked everyone. If East unblocked everyone, then I'm gonna unblock everyone. East did not unblock Brittany Ann. Don't be spreading lies.
William, he's just he trolls for fun to make people laugh and stuff like that. He's not mean or like vindictive like that or anything.
And he will repost all your videos too.
I don't want people to repost my videos. I always put my videos.
He will use your
non-shareable. I don't
profile
like that
picture
shit.
as his
It cringes
profile
me
picture.
out.
Okay. All right.
It cringes me out
your
when he does that shit.
Why?
He did that
Because
to me.
people
Malicious, because when I track down my video, they never give me credit for it, and there's malicious purposes, and they get all. It pisses me off. I don't even set my shit for share anymore.
Okay. All right. Well then.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Because
share
people
videos that drama or negative. I don't share those, but I share friends' videos and stuff that are positive and good. And because I think I thought it helps their.
I found out there's a bunch of
account
mean
and stuff
people
like
on here that just take your videos to heckle you with. So that doesn't make me want to share too much. It makes me say, okay, maybe I might go subscribe only at some point. Shit, because it pissed me off. Like I said, we started a free doll show just to have people stomp all over us and me think it was a very unsafe environment, have to hide a whole human being. So my experience on here has not been positive so far.
Yeah, I miss a lot. I don't see a lot of the lives and keep up with everything. I'm always lost.
Does William Wallace really want to come and see my dollies with dicks on it? Is that why William Wallace? Is he buying dollies today? Huh? Willie boy, you buying dollies? Or you just prefer to hussy granny that's got to see my dolly dicks? Why does William Wallace need to, huh? Get my point?
Dolly dicks. Maybe he wants to compare sizes. Who knows? I don't know. Oh shit! You're gonna be in trouble now, Angel. I'm gonna be in trouble for that.
But in life, some people should learn how to stay in their lane, and maybe my content isn't for the gentleman sorts. Maybe this is a girly show because it's dollies with dick.
I enjoy your lives, Giggles, because you make me like things not just negative or drama, and stuff like that. And you have a sense of humor and you make us laugh. So maybe he wants to follow you because he finds your humor, like I do.
No. That man's after Dolly. He's into the wiggle for it, He's right over there naked, wiggling it with ass dad. Woo, I can do it too, ass dad. Watch me wiggle.
We're all going to get told by William Wallace now.
And and the comments that I've seen, he makes me laugh. They're just silly little comments, and so I don't, have anything negative.
Like I said, I'll ask East about it. I'm gonna run things by our little grouping of friends and also Sabrina. I want to make sure that the women that are sitting around me are comfortable. That's it.
The only one who wouldn't have been comfortable would be Augie.
Do
Oh,
what?
Augie's not coming
I
around
said the
me,
only
not until
person that
everybody
wouldn't
else.
be comfortable would be
Yeah,
Augie.
Yeah.
Augie's not gonna be coming
Ever
around
since
me.
he,
Everybody
ever
else
since
is
she
comfortable
found
with
out
Augie
that
because
he's
Augie's
with
gonna be
Queen Jen,
everybody
she had a
else.
hissy fit.
Really? Does Augie want everybody?
Yeah.
I didn't know her till
Okay.
she came sitting over in our group, and then I really didn't talk to her much then. So I only know what I've heard, but never got on a personal level with her.
Yeah. Well, she moves strange,
Yes.
and it could be because of her age, but yeah, she moves strange, and that's. I don't care what you say. Your moves, that's what matters.
No.
No, and I move strange, but I mean, it's not the moving strange, but I'm talking about. She moves strange.
Yeah. Yeah, get
Because you were there.
it. I'm generally quiet, don't have too much to say about anybody unless I feel like they're harassing a friend
Yep. I don't like to use names
or if
either.
I'm in a bad mood and
Yep.
Did you say you throw your ass over your
yes
shoulder?
ma'am. Yes ma'am.
Okay.
She sure does.
How do you throw your
She
ass
picks it
over your
up and it
shoulder?
lands
It's
right on her shoulder.
it's just an old saying that I've always heard.
I've
And
never heard that saying. That is so funny.
well, I'm from East Texas, so we're a little bit of hill country. So
East Texas. Are
we're a
you near
little
like the
redneck.
Louisiana area? East
Yeah,
Texas,
we're
Nacogdoches
about a
area?
couple hours away from Shreveport.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
On a road trip with my friend. We were going to go to a college game in
Fizart.
Louisiana. And it's one of the prettiest states. I like the highways. I just remember that
Yeah.
the highways were separated by those tall trees. You couldn't see the other side of the
Oh
people
yeah.
coming your way. I thought that was really interesting because in Texas that we're not like that, right?
Yeah.
You could see everybody, but
That's like in a lot of my videos that I just use CapCut and the trees that you see going down the road. That's like the
uh-huh.
trees coming down to my house, which is
Yeah,
it's all wooded
yeah,
area, tall
I
pine
think
yeah.
trees.
everybody I follow is from the South and have accents, and I learn all kinds of new sayings because we don't talk like that out here. So I get a lot of good
Oh
laughs.
yeah.
I'm like, what is that? I've never heard that before.
Yes.
I didn't really say it that much, but then one of my friends she started saying it a lot, and it stuck with me. And I'm going, goddamn, get this shit over with. Everything else, or we either say show your ass, or there's a lot of different ones,
What
especially if
cracks me up is when they say uh, in the South, and then how their comments are. They're always sweet, but they're mean. They have a mean meaning, and I'm like, it wasn't meant that way.
it's
No,
like
I know. I know. I
it's like,
figured
well,
that
bless
out
you,
when
darling,
somebody,
but I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah,
yeah,
and then with the accent,
yes.
and I'm like, oh, she's so sweet. And then somebody told me, no, you're misunderstanding. I said, oh.
Yes, when I heard I think it was my aunt, she told Hart. I was like, "Yes, he's so cute." And then my aunt later told me like, "No, no, he was not cute." Bless his little heart was I was like that's when I found out what bless your heart was like a negative thing,
Yeah,
not
it's
a
like,
positive thing. I was
like
little
we
when I
see
found that
somebody
out.
acting a damn fool, and and you're just trying to be nice, or you're just trying not to say anything. You're just like, bless it,
Bless it. Yes, I'll just
bless it.
bless it. Thank
Oh, they're sending you guys the name of the person that was dragging Dodge
Yeah, so I
now.
can go get her. Go get her and we watch it later.
Go watch the rewatch. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't even know what the hell was going on there. It's like I thought they were a
Giggles,
cool
I
group, and I
seen you
found out they were a bunch
live.
of Brittany Ann
Giggles too.
cheerleaders. Huh?
I seen you live, and then I went over there, and then I didn't recognize anybody. I said, "Is Giggles on a whole new side of TikTok?" Because I didn't
I
recognize
didn't know what the
anybody's
hell was
names.
going on. Yeah, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I heard them dragging Dodge. I thought the group was cool. I hop up in there. I'm thinking, okay, this group ain't that cool. They started getting really snidey bitchy with
Yeah.
me because they're like, "Yeah, we're Brittany Ann's friends." I was like, "So what
Yeah,
if
I
you
hate when you click
are?"
on somebody you know's live and then you end up in somebody else's live and you're like, ooh, I ain't even supposed to be around here.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
that all the
Oh,
time
Haley
because I'll
said.
see.
Haley down there
I know
said,
all I hear
"Did
is,
you see that?"
they're saying to kick her out. I'm like, shit, what
Haley,
I
I
do?
I handle it just I did handle it just fine though. You know, they didn't eat me up or nothing. I handled it just fine. But yeah, they're a bunch of
I'd rather
they
be
won't
a
be getting in
husky
a
than
live
a
with me
hyena,
again.
so thank you.
They won't be hey, those women won't be getting in a live with me again. They're not cool enough for me to even talk to. So there you go.
I don't think they understood, Giggles and like, her doll making and all of that,
To give me or to talk to me about, and I'm just never gonna fucking talk to them again. That's what I tried to tell them about Brittany Ann. Nothing in common with her. I'm not interested in her content. There's really nothing for me to say to her. So what do you want me to do? You want me to start calling her names just to have something to say to her? I got nothing. I have nothing to say. Now I could have nothing to say to any of their cheerleaders because they all got to share a fucking brain and follow Brittany Ann.
Yeah,
Follow her right off the fucking cliff, lemons. I don't give a fuck.
you can see somebody's content and not relate to it and then just, scroll on and not worry about it.
Yeah. I mean, I related the fact they're all bad. They had like some type of makeshift Dodge shed, and they're all making fun of Dodge. I thought it was a cool group, so I asked to go up.
Yeah.
Haley tried to warn me. Haley tried to warn me. So obviously, these women have to warn you about them. I mean, are they proud of that name? They earned it, obviously.
There's some folks, you better have your cliff notes ready when you go in.
Well, I'm probably one of those folks, huh? No, with a dick on my phone.
I just free
I'll
ball
be
it with you,
laughing.
Giggles. I just come in free balling with you. It's just like, well,
I
let's
laugh
go.
so hard when I get those dolls out and I start making and when I get shit, you guys don't even know. I'm not even doing that for the audience. I do that shit for myself because I laugh so hard when I make those skits. I enjoy making these toys so much. It's so freeing after years and years and years having to live in the rules, you know?
I was in
Yeah.
a really bad mood until I come in here and Giggles made me feel better.
Fine rules for so many years now. It's like all fucks are gone. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Who's gonna tell me I can't? Who's gonna tell me I fucking can't? The president of the United States? A
Yeah.
DA? I'm not breaking no fucking laws. They're dogs with dicks. Get over it. Pull the stick out of your ass. It's funny.
So they can't search your bloomers.
Yeah, it's fun. Pull the stick out of your ass. It's just somebody having a little bit of fun. Leave me alone. Protect your kids from me, by all means. I don't want to babysit today. I actually had a couple kids here last night, and it was great having the kids here because, like, the dogs did all the babysitting. The dogs did all the work. Yeah, the kids and 3 dogs. 2 kids, 3 dogs. They had a great friggin' time at our house.
I'm
And
gonna downs. I'm gonna downsize on my
they're like little
dogs. I
kids.
don't want
They
to.
were like 6 and 8. They were little kids, like 6 and 8.
Aw,
Yeah, I like that. They're good
those
age
are
kids.
fun ages.
Yeah, and like I said, with there was all kinds of squealing that I wasn't used to going on in the house. Squealing and chasing, and yeah, I had a great time with those
And a lot of
dogs.
laughter, I'm sure.
What are you doing,
Oh yeah,
baby?
yeah. Like so that's what I mean. The squeals of joy, where it goes beyond laughter, where they hit
Yes.
that pitch, that takes your ears out. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
whoa, that's an octave. Night, and it was so much fun having them, just seeing the joy of kids and dogs together.
It's so weird seeing my son's friends having kids now, and I'm like, wow. I've been around these kids since they were 15 and 16 years old, and now here they are having babies. And I'm like, give them to
Oh,
me.
wow.
Well, for anybody wondering, there was 3 adults present, so the kids were perfectly safe. Yeah,
Gotta throw that in there. Don't call it the
yeah. Because
CPS
like I
on
said,
me.
I have no desire to babysit anybody's kids, especially not for free. I went through those years of kids, but I didn't point to all this shit in life. When you breathe and feel like you're gonna break a rib, it is time to say, "Hey, somebody needs to baby me."
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'm
Hi,
starting all
Chris.
over, so I gotta learn to do this shit for myself.
That empty nest, and it's time to learn how to take care of yourself again. You'll get used to it.
Yeah.
It's a new day. Like I said, at times I wonder, it's like, God, do I have Stockholm syndrome? them or something? Because I'm kind of used to this now in a weird way.
That's
And
me.
like
I'm
Shellbell
kind of
said,
I'm settled in my old ways, and now I've got to get out and do shit and it's just kind of hadn't been working in my favor, so it gets you a little down in
yeah.
the dumps. Because like, damn, all I need is a fucking job somewhere, but it's been so long since I worked, ain't nobody looking at my ass.
Try getting in with some charities around you first, and that will give you something to put on the resume to get a job, and they'll also get
You
you a
should
way to network.
you should go to a temp agency. Have
Yeah,
them
I
find you something.
spell word and all that shit, and I
Do you
can't
have
remember
school
it to
around
save
you?
my life.
Do you have a school? Do you have a school around you?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Go
the
in,
school's always
put
looking.
in for put in for the alternative positions for that, like the on-call positions for the school, because they will do a on-call hire thing, so that when
Yeah.
somebody leaves, you'll be first online for like a cafeteria lady or some type of position
Hmm.
like that.
Yes,
So yeah,
Giggles,
I go
because
look and
they're
see what the
always
school have
hiring for
librarians
cafeteria.
Yeah.
and librarian and
My
all kinds
biggest
of
thing is I've
teacher
got to learn to
assistants.
control my mouth because I ha- I had to
I can
take.
imagine, Sandy. I can imagine you. And only one scoop, you little fucker.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I had to take care of both of my parents when they were sick, and my dad worked for the oil field for so many years, and then his dementia, he got very and would just be cussing each other out all day
Okay.
long.
Is there
And
any old folks facilities around that have cafeterias? Because they also require staff, cafeteria
yeah,
ladies.
yeah.
Maybe you might be better off around the older people because then you can
I
have them all
I'm
fun.
probably banned from the one that's in my town because my mother was there, and I told one of the CNAs I'd grab her by the bun on the top of her head and drag her down the hall if she ever talked to my mother like that again.
Well,
Oh
that's what
yeah,
I
I
would
would
do
do
though.
the
Good.
same. If
If I
I
somebody
was
did
in
mean,
the
that
good
to
for
my
area,
mama.
you. Good for
if
My
I was
you.
in
my
the
I mean,
area
ass
with
you're
no
has
other
been
jobs,
advocating.
my ass
how about
has
the
been
post office?
dislocated so much that it's kind of put me in a bind because I've had to step in and be that mean family member that told
Me too.
the between my sister's son that had leukemia. I would go to all of their visits because I had to control her child because she couldn't control him. He was just too big. When he had to get his port accessed or blood drawn, and then taking care of my parents, going back and forth between them, and then having my own family. So I've had to be that one that just had to be tough, just have to have crosswords with people.
They
And
made me
Well, you
take away the family member's dog and rescue it off and don't and foster it off.
I've had to
They
do
made
that
me the
too.
bad guy.
I had to snatch my sister's cat up, put it in a cooler, and take it off. Cat would attack people, and I'm like, it's going to attack your child and bite your child because if you have painters that can't even come in the house to paint because your cat is attacking them,
The cat
no,
said, "I ain't with the kids."
yeah, we not
yeah.
we're not.
No,
Mm-mm.
this family member ended up getting memory issues and that, and there were complaints. We couldn't properly take care of the dog, so they were like, "Oh, she'll forget she had the dog," and they made me
Mm-hmm.
get rid of the dog that she forget that she had the dog. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Otherwise, she
yeah,
always asked me about the dang dog.
yeah.
So yeah, they
That's
put me
me.
in the
I'm the
position of
one they
being the mean
call when
one.
they need shit done, and then I leave with the bad reputation.
Me too. They always made me do the mean stuff. Always made me do the heavy work, the
But
mean
I
stuff.
deep down, I'm not mean. I'm very sweet. It's just when
Deep
stuff
down.
has to be done, I do it.
Right.
Always be the mean one.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's the way it goes.
They could be the sweet one if they make you the mean one. You know.
That's like my sister. She goes, I'll call my sister and she'll come over here and handle this shit. 4 years older than me. You're supposed to be taking care of me, damn it. Oh, not the little sister having to come in.
You know what was a adjustment for me is when my boys were grown, they both moved out of state and live in different states, for good jobs and stuff. And,
Hey,
you know,
Laura.
the boys, my boys moving away and now it's just me and, you know, but, that was a big adjustment.
I have like 7 acres and I have a 3 bedroom, 2 bath brick house that I live in all by myself. And my son, I gave my property to my son, and he put a 2 bedroom, 2 bath house in the back, and so he's behind me.
Oh, what a blessing to have
He's
them
not never far
close.
away, and eventually we're going to exchange houses. So when they start having children, they got the big house, and I'll take the smaller house.
Right.
That's
Yeah, because
awesome.
we have a 4-bedroom house, and now, and so now it's just empty rooms. It's like the house.
Yep.
My husband, I said, when you retire, we need to sell this and go to something smaller. This is just too big for us now.
Mine won't.
Then I
Mine
got all
won't
these
let me do
big
it.
breed dogs, and I had a husband back then, which allowed me to get all these things, and they took up my time and stuff. And then once we split, well, here I am with all these big breed dogs that I can't contain them all to leave them by themselves to be gone 8 hours. And
Oh
so now
yeah.
I'm going to have dogs, but you have to be particular because I have bully breeds, and
Oh.
you can't give them to just anybody.
And even that's hard when you have to downsize because they're your pets and you love
Oh
them and you want to
yeah,
make sure they go to a good home.
and
That
these
that's got to
dogs
be
are
hard.
stuck to me like glue. The washer dryer, nothing without them being right behind me.
That's how my
And
Teddy is. He's everywhere I go.
and then they
He
scream bloody murder when I leave. I can hear them, and I'm like, oh God.
You just need to get a remote job.
I really do. I need to
Giggles, how
get.
many dogs do you have? Are they little?
All sizes. I got small, medium, and a large. I should say extra large on the big one.
What's going on, Laura? Are you just aggravating her?
Who?
Laura said Bizart is not a safe person, even though she's a stranger on the app. Definitely not a space safe. I didn't know if she was picking at her or not.
Yeah, we started having a problem with dogs and no place for these dogs to be housed in our city. So I just started adopting after I lost my service dog. Fucking service special needs. I'm talking like I had a dog that did security details with me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
'Cause I worked up in the wood. I worked up in the woods, and I worked areas where there'd be dangerous animals.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a dog with me to train me, to let me know if there's anything of danger in the area. Dogs sense other animals that are predators quicker than you will.
really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Dogs don't want to be eaten any more than you do.
That's true. Never thought about that.
So I was
My
able to
little
do
min
festivals
pin,
up in the woods and things like
her first buck last year, and this is a little min pin that just barks at everything and thinks he's
that.
10 feet tall. She saw that male buck and she saw it and she was like, what the fuck? She was flabbergasted. Her mouth was just open, nothing came out of it. And I'm like, yeah, he'll kick your ass. And we were right across, it was at the bus stop. We live in an area in the hill country where the deer roam free. They lay down in our yards and stuff. So it was her first time seeing one. And she was just like, wow. I'm like, yeah. So she looks for them all the time. She smells them every time I take a walk. She's like going in everybody's yard because she smells them. Searching for deer. Stop.
Yeah. So I had a dog that was
So
trained. I had dog. Well, actually, they were dogs. I had 4 dogs in all my years doing security altogether that were trained and certified to go to work with me and shit by the person I contracted with. And so yeah, I went up into bear country. I went up to cougar country. Think I was
hey,
gonna
Moni.
go up there without no animals to tell me there was a bear or cougar near me?
Oh no.
No. So yeah, I know that's why I worked dog. I was armed and I worked dogs and I worked in a lot of the Oregon, woods with dogs like festivals and stuff like that. So that's why I did a lot of work as well as some of the other stuff I've mentioned. And that's why I had the
My
dogs.
oldest
Just and
my
also like
oldest lived in Nevada,
overnight
for a little
when I worked
while.
overnight shift when I worked overnight shifts, I worked in a truck or station wagon. I had the dog, and they alerted me if anybody was on the grounds. Dogs could tell better than you can if somebody's sneaking around.
Oh yeah.
So I always worked with
My oldest
dogs.
lived in Nevada, and for a little while, he moved to a different state now with work. But I'd go visit him, and I didn't realize there was wild horses. And he'd tell me about them, and I go visit him, and there would just be wild horses everywhere walking down the street, just
Yeah.
everywhere, just and they were beautiful horses, and they were wild, but you couldn't go pet them, or because some of them were aggressive. You could
Well, that's the
just
thing. That's the thing
walk
about my
from
dogs
afar.
is the thing about security dogs. You have to train them not to bark. They signal me in other
Oh,
ways than barking through
Oh yeah.
communicating violently to each other because we work together. You got to train them not to bark. They can't be barkers. They can't be biters. They have to be trained to basically signal you when there's issues out there. You don't want them knowing you're there. So you don't want somebody sneaking around a site. You don't want them knowing you're there. You don't want the dog barking, but you want the
Right.
dog to signal you. So yeah,
Hmm.
my dogs were special trained, and I had 4 of them total. And the last one, I just couldn't do it again. I 14 years with that dog, and I retired her out a couple of years before I quit. I quit, I quit, and then I was like, my dog's getting too old. My friends are all, I'm done. You know what I mean? So I'm
Hmm.
glad that like I quit the job before I lost the dog because I was able to spend a couple quality years with her. You know, she was a really good dog. And then I rescued the 3 new ones after I lost her. They needed a home and I needed some love.
Yes, they give the best love. They're the most loyal.
Cure my broken heart. But we did it. We're here. My broken heart's cured. Because that little dog, the one that I said goodbye to, she was a special dog. A very special dog. Very smart, very well trained. She was a special dog. You come across the dogs that are just special, you know?
Yes.
So yeah, that one was hard because she was a special dog. They're all special, but you know what I mean? In my personality, and like I said, she'd signal me for things that she needed or that, and she wouldn't have to bark or nothing like that or whine or anything like that. She let me know what she wanted. She was a good dog, a very good dog. One of the better dogs I've ever had. Anyway, that type of loss hurts.
Oh, yes, it
Of
does.
course. Yeah.
I licked my wounds and I started adopting dogs. I started with the first one that was found in Vancouver. I got notification from a team that was rescuing it. The dog had bit one of them, and so they couldn't take it to a shelter. The shelters were full, couldn't be rehomed because of kids, and the dog just bit one of them. So I went out there to see what was going on. The dog took one look at me and hopped in my car and jumped in the passenger seat. And they said, "Well, I guess the dog's going with you," because it already bit one of
Oh,
them. Yeah, so it already bit one of
Well, I'm
them. I was like,
wondering
"Oh,
if
well,
the
I guess it
kid
is."
fucking provoked it and shit, when that
right.
happens. You just never know why.
No, it was a rescue group.
The
The dog
fuck?
was okay. The conditions. The dog was left in an abandoned car in a Section 8 apartment building over in Vancouver, right? The car had been burned up. It had been set on fire. It was like 98-degree weather. The dog was in a cage in the car, surrounded by trash, paraphernalia, what I'm talking about, stickies, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah, did not have no food, did not have no water, and was crying in the parking lot because of the heat exhaustion, because it was like 98 degrees outside.
Hmm.
So the rescue team, when they went to get the dog out, the dog bit one of them, and that's when I rushed across the bridge over to see what was going on and how to help with the situation, what's going on with
He
the
was
dog, and
probably just
take the dog.
scared. Poor
Yeah,
guy.
but
You
the
know?
dog was no, the dog was very badly abused before I got it. So yeah, and
Yeah.
so this dog does have trauma responses, does shake, nervousness and that type of stuff. So and
Hmm.
it did
That's sad.
nervously bite just out of the blue when I first got it. It hasn't bitten me nervously in about 6 months. So it's
Hmm.
doing very well. But it would shake, it'd like come up, want love, it'd start shaking and then just nip you. So yeah, it's been this dog's been through something. It can't speak and tell you what it's been through. Anyway, and then
Yes.
the second dog I got was a divorced couple who got a COVID vaccination, experimental vaccination on a huge ass golden doodle puppy, and they got a divorce. And the puppy place they got it, which they just spent like $3,500 on this dog, on this puppy, would not take it back because the shot null and voided the contract. And the shelters were full, so they had to give the shelters money to take that puppy in. Beautiful puppy. So along comes me. It's like, I'll take it. So yeah, my daughter tried to buy that puppy through my husband, tried to go behind my back and buy that puppy for $1,000 because that was like my dream puppy. And yeah, got mad at her because she pulled a sneaky move. So that puppy I already knew we were keeping. And then my husband came home with this 8-year-old Chihuahua one day, and he said, but we can't let it go to a shelter because they'll put to sleep. And I said, that's it. You win. You're the best rescue person on the team. No more dogs. And that's how we got 3 dogs. It
That's a
happened
good man when
suddenly.
he loves animals like that.
He
Yeah.
brought the third one home. He's like, "Yeah, look what I got. They were gonna put it to sleep." I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Another one. So yeah, no, like I'm willing to step up and do my part, but I think 3 is my part. We're done. We're done. No more.
You're done. Well, yeah, I mean, I got sisters. Sister, I paid, $600 for my min pin, and we went to Houston to go pick her up because we're on vacation. And we already picked her out of the litter. They gave us the pictures, and we wanted the runt. And they said, well, the runt is taken. You can have the second runt. I go, well, we'll take her. And during the weeks that they had her right after she was born, they kept giving us updates, pictures, and stuff. She's just the cutest little thing. And then we get there, we get her, and you see this other little puppy come running in, wanting its mom. I was like, "Oh, who's this one?" She goes, "Oh, that's the last one. Nobody wants her. I mean, because she's not active. She didn't go up to people when they came to see the puppies. She wasn't one of those that, oh, let me go lick you or let me go
Was
see
not
who you are.
going. Yeah.
She just stayed like, well, we don't want to. We're not keeping her. I mean, we're still going to try to sell her." And my husband looks at me and I look at him, and I was like, yeah, we'll take both. So we had to
Yeah,
go to
Well,
the
she
yeah,
thing.
did
We got to
then.
get another six
I
hundred
would have done
bucks
the
to go get
same.
her. So we got her. If we were to pick one, if we only had to pick one, I would have left Sparkles there, and I would have kept the lazy one because she's the homebody dog. She'll crawl up
Yeah.
to you. She'll just stay up with you, and she's so cute. She's so
Yeah.
lazy. She doesn't pick her ears up.
That's
You
that's the
know,
puppy I rescued. The puppy I rescued.
I'm not going to. We would have to been. She would have had to been the one where we had to tape her ears up to keep them up.
Yeah.
But I was like, ah, fuck it. We'll just have her a floppy eared one and a one that keeps her ears up. And so we could tell them apart that way as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, but yeah, they're sisters, and they can't live without each other, and they can't live with each other. It's hilarious. You can hear them fighting sometimes in the cage, and I'm
Yeah.
like, cut it out. And but when they're outside walking, one will do her business. The Leia, she's the lazy one, but she'll get her shit done, right? She's like, I'm lazy. I'm getting my shit done, and I'm going back upstairs, right? So
Mm.
she gets her shit done first, but then when I interrupting the other one to go to the restroom, and so she has to drag her to the house, like, come on, because she doesn't want to be separated from her sister no matter what. It's
Aw.
hilarious. And I'm like, y'all are crazy. I was like, the lively one dies first. I don't know what's going to happen to this one. I think she'll get depressed.
She'll be fine. I've had that happen already. That happened where I had
Yeah.
sister dog. Yeah, she'll be fine. They go through a little bit of mourning, but they're more resilient than
Can't
you
do
think.
anything without her. Yeah.
No,
But
I
yeah, but
had
they're good. They're
I
good
had a
girls.
couple little I had a couple little Chihuahua sisters, so I was worried about that for a long time too.
But they were
But
fine. That's
yeah,
good.
the one that
That's good
lived
to
was
know.
fine. The one that lived fine, because yeah, one passed at 8 and one lived to 14.
Oh
8 and
wow, yeah.
14. Yeah. So
Yeah, I don't know if they'll be in this house. They'll probably be our last dogs. We'll have to. I want some
that's what
land.
I'm saying about these rescues. They're gonna be my last dogs.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah,
two of
my
them were
I
Teddy
wish I
will
had
be
my
my
puppies.
last kid.
last, so that way.
Well, 2 of ours are puppies, and my dogs seem to last until about 14 years old on average.
Oh, that's a good age. That's a good
So
age. That's a good age.
the one that passed at 8 had from being too small. It was a teacup. And she had like hip
Oh,
dysplasia. She passed because she ended up getting a hernia. Where you can
wow.
see the
And
bulge. Where you
they're
can see
so
the bulge.
tiny, you know?
Yeah. It started out like a little bulge, and it was a vet mistake. It was like a little bulge and it grew, and I knew that's what took her because I couldn't get it fixed in time. I knew that's what took her because before that she started crab walking too. Her little hips went out.
Yeah.
So yeah, she just hit. It's like as soon as she hit like 7, her health just went completely. She was small, but her sister dog, which was a little more sturdy than her, but still small, just a little bit bigger. That's when it
Hmm.
lived to be 14. And then I had a dachshund that lived to be 16.
The broken weenie.
Yep.
Yep. Well.
And then I had a whole bunch of dogs between that too, because like I said, I rescued dogs a lot as well, and I rehome dogs because like people they just like had this big dog that they couldn't do nothing with, and so I bet was a temporary home for it until I could find another home for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love big dogs, but you have to have the right environment for them.
Yeah, that's the reason why we don't have one.
Yeah, and you have to be home a lot for them and have the right environment because they need walks, they need backyards, they need more food. I mean, big dogs are just a lot more work, and that's it. And if you got something like husky, and we live too inner city for that.
I will never ever have a husky in South
Huskies
Texas.
aren't Huskies are
Never.
not happy with just your average little walks. They need to have a big yard to run in. They need to have room to run. They have to have that room, and I've never had that type of room for a husky. I barely had that type of room for a lab on the river when I had a Labrador. He was climbing 6-foot fence and taking himself to the river. That
He
dog
was
was
like, I'm out of here,
crazy.
bitch.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I could hear him. I was like, "Damn it, the dog's at the river again." Dicks.
My Teddy's a Chihuahua, and we rescued him when he was 2 months old.
Yeah, rescues are great. They're really great. More people need rescue because, like I said, the shelters are full. So, what's going to happen to those dogs if we don't give them homes? It wasn't their fault they were born.
Yeah, that's true.
I know that's why they have a house full. So I figure it's the time. And like she said, I feel like I'll be too old for dogs
You
after
know
this.
how they say don't buy from like backyard breeders and all that kind of shit, whatever.
Yes,
I
yes.
mean, I agree with that, but I do look to see, like when I got my min pins, we researched them and we made sure that they were real, and um we asked about his won a some sort of dog show championship. He's beautiful. The dad's beautiful. The
Well,
mom is
the
also a
reason
woman.
The reason
And
we
I
say
asked,
don't buy from backyard breeders is
yeah,
because of the example where I told you about the Chihuahua that only lived to be 8 years old and their hips went out and
yeah,
everything happened at 7. That's why that dog should not have been bred. That was an irresponsible breeder.
right.
But I didn't
So
get the dog from the breeder. I didn't get the dog from the breeder, just so you know,
yeah,
because
so they said, do you want papers because it'll cost? And I was like, I don't give a shit about papers. Number one. And she says, this is, I go, how many litters has she had? She goes, this is her second and final litter. And I
yeah, they
saw
make it
what she
well.
looked like, and she's beautiful.
Yeah.
She was, and how they treated the puppies. And number one, they were almost already
Angel,
trained
you
to
don't
not
gotta
go potty.
justify why you went out and got yourself
I
a
know.
pup.
I'm just saying.
Nobody's demonizing you.
So when people say, go to the pound, go to the local pound, and if I went to the local pound, there would be no dogs left because I would have taken them all.
I didn't
So
even go
that's
to the
why
pound to get mine. I rescued
I
mine
know
when I didn't get from the
myself.
pound.
Yeah, I'm
I got
like
I
them from the
know
you.
rescue
If
group.
I
myself,
go, I would want them all.
and I can't do that.
I didn't even go to the pound. I went to rescue groups. I went straight to the source, straight to the rescue groups. That's why I ran right to the location to get the dog. And
Yeah,
my husband brought the last rescue to me. So yeah. No, we didn't
yeah.
even go to the pound. There's so many
And
dogs, you
min,
ain't gotta go to the pound. It's raining dogs here.
exactly. Well, miniature pinchers are my favorite dogs, so that's why these are my.
Yeah, but here's
This
the
is
thing:
a
is you pay
second.
your dogs all together, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
I paid $75 for my dogs altogether, and I got a $3,600 golden doodle puppy with all the papers. and she had all of her spay and medical stuff done. It didn't remain that amount because we had to go get her medical plan, and they got very, very expensive quickly. But the initial investment for all three of my dogs was $75.
My
That's
neighbor
why
had
you
went and got a poodle, and she thought it was a purebred. And you know how Dalmatians, they don't get their spots until later when they're grown. It was purebred, and it was a solid white. And then the poodle got the Dalmatian spots, and she found out that the dog is a Dalmatian poodle.
No.
And
that'd be a
she
cool
brought it back
mix,
from the
though.
groomer, and I said, "That's a Dalmatian poodle. I've never seen anything like that before."
That'd be a really fucking
That
Oh,
would be
if
cool.
I knew how to send pictures or show them on here, I have a picture. And me and her, she came back from the groomer and she brought him over here, and she's like, "I don't know what happened." I said, "She said the
Cheaper
groomer said
spot.
it's a Dalmatian poodle."
Goodness.
that would
Well,
be a
no,
really
Elise.
cool mix.
I joined a box because down in the chat it is so broken up. Like we are barely getting your guys' stories. And I hear that if you join a box, you can actually hear and it won't break up.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Good flip
Hi,
flop.
Flip
You're
Flop.
like, fuck this shit. I'm going to take a box.
Right? Like I need to hear this. I mean, I want to hear it.
Yeah. We're talking about dogs and how Shell Bell's friend thought she bought a full red poodle, ended up being a Dalmatian poodle because it got its spots.
Oh.
Surprise! I'm a
Oh yeah,
Dalmatian. That's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, how
I
much
love
did you
Dalmatians.
pay?
$1,000 for that dog.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
But she said, that's our family pet. I'm not getting rid of it. We're gonna love him. And
Right.
Snowy's such a lovable dog.
Snowy no more.
And I said, "Are you changing the name?" Because the name's Snowy.
That's so
Yeah,
funny.
Snowy got some shit in her. Oh my god. That's funny.
That's like a dad walking into the birth, right after the birth of his new
Right.
child, and it's a different, it's a different race.
Right. That's
Like,
funny.
oops.
Oops. Yep.
Yeah.
That would be. You know what I want?
I'm gonna mute
next
because
time?
I'm chopping veggies.
I
That's
think
okay.
in the messenger you could send pictures. Somebody said.
Yes.
So I'll see if I'll
Yes.
have to send you the picture of the poodle Dalmatian so you could see.
It would also take that dog from being an allergenic dog to a hypoallergenic dog, just like a doodle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
If you get a crossbreed like that, that's 50% like that, then you're going to have a hypoallergenic dog. If that dog has hair, not fur, it becomes hypoallergenic, thus a poodle.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, if it's got the long curly hair like a golden doodle, but it has dots,
And the
it
dots.
should be hypoallergenic. They should test it to see if that thing's getting hair or dander.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It should be no different than
I didn't know about that.
It shouldn't be any different than an F1 Golden Doodle, which is 50% poodle, 50% golden retriever, and it's hypoallergenic. Those are your least allergenic dogs if you got somebody like me that has allergies. You get that little chihuahua around me, and I'm all, gasping for air. That little dog takes the air out of the room where a big Golden Doodle won't do nothing to me.
That's good.
Oh, yeah, the Chihuahua is one of the most allergenic breeds, allergenic breeds there is. They're one of the highest ones to cause allergies. So, and they're always been the ones that give me the most problem. That and cats and Chihuahuas give me the most problems with my allergies so far.
Well, I can see why cats would. I know that the next dog that I want to get is going to be a Pomsky.
A Pomsky?
Oh, those are cute.
It's a husky. Those are so cute.
I didn't get the ski part because I was like, what the ski part? I was still thinking cat.
They may have so much hair, though. I don't know. I don't think I want to. It may. I don't know.
I wouldn't get one of those allergies.
We don't have anybody who's allergic to any like dogs or stuff like that. My daughter's allergic to grass, and trees, and she's allergic to outside. I swear. So when the dog can't really hold him, because they bring in all the gross stuff right on their paws and stuff. So, and they roll around in the leaves.
Yeah.
So she's got to be careful. And she gets like rashes. She'll get rashes on her skin
Your
and her
daughter
legs
sounds
and
like
paws.
me, so yeah, you gotta be very careful.
She's
That's why
20.
I'm
She
done with.
lives out
That's
of
why
the
I'm done with
house.
cats. No more rescue
Yeah.
cats. One rescue cat when he's
Angel's
gone, he's
daughter
gone.
is so talented. Yeah, I've seen her artwork for her age. I mean,
Oh, my 11-year-old?
she's gonna go
Yeah.
so far with her artwork.
Witchy.
She does. She's so good at it too. And I'm so happy for her that she still wants to pursue art
You have her in art
throughout high school and
classes.
school. Yeah, she's got art. I mean, regular classes of her art, and there's a career she's gonna do that as well.
You know, I had to take
But
double art classes in high school. I did. I took double
yeah,
art classes twice a day. Twice a day, I was in art class.
yeah,
In the
that's
morning, I'd
when
be like doing
yeah,
calligraphy. In the evening, I'd be paint, or in the afternoon, I'd be paint mixing. So yeah, they were having
yeah,
me take 2 art classes a day. My mom was.
yeah. I love that. That's awesome. Hey, Witchy.
Well, it's because of our
Uh,
family, you know. We're gonna seize this opportunity. We're putting her in double art classes. So yeah, all through high school, I had 2 art classes a day, morning and afternoon art classes.
that's good.
So no,
Yeah, and I
that's your
think the further
parents'
you get
decision,
in,
not yours.
you get so many electives, and all the electives are like her art stuff. So
That's what my mom did to me. She's like, "You're gonna art." That's why I said do the calligraphy with her.
yeah, I'm gonna get it for Christmas for her.
Well, I think that's just cool because of her age and stuff. Nobody's doing that shit no more.
No, I
Nobody.
know. Kind of like she when she was painting rocks, she did like a calligraphy font. You know,
Mm,
she copied it and she did really good with it on the rock. So, and it's just
yeah,
a rock pen, that you paint
yeah.
rocks with.
Well,
So,
like I said, that will
I
roll
know
over
she
to
can.
skills
I
for
know
her
she can
entire
do it.
life.
Yeah.
It'll help her skills for her entire life. She'll always be like she'll keep it mindful with her writing skills. You know, again, it's just a way to make them mindful for life.
Yeah.
Because
She
especially
she
now,
learned
where everybody's always
cursive.
using the keyboard,
She learned cursive in first grade. She taught herself.
she'll love
She's.
calligraphy then.
Yeah. So.
Trust and believe she's gonna love it. She'll love it. And like I said, she'll need things to do calligraphy, so that's gonna make her read more. Because I was doing a lot of poetry when they had me, and I started doing music lyrics and stuff like that, just so I could write. Because you gotta write
Hmm.
something. Of course, you're writing boys' names, all practicing boys' names.
Well, thank you.
You can write your future husband's name.
Oh
Doing weird
yeah,
shit
I used
like
to
that.
do
Little girls
that.
do.
I used to
But
put
yeah,
Angel
then you
loves
get a calligraphy
Bo.
pen.
Angel loves Bo.
Yeah, but you put a calligraphy pen in a girl's hand with
Oh,
that type of
dude,
obsession, and it's a whole new level
exactly. No, I'm
because
telling
it's
you.
all Romeo and Juliet, man.
You want to know my crush? My crush was from sixth grade
Have a good day.
to high school. His name was Bo. Of him, and she blew it up poster size. And I had him right next to Bon Jovi above my bed, where I
I
could
don't even want to mention.
stare
I
at
don't even
him.
want to talk about who
Yeah,
my crush was. I don't even want to
and
talk about. Ugh.
I was so embarrassed though. I couldn't never say hi, or I would just say hi and that would be it, right? But
Mhm.
he knew how much I had a crush on him. It was so cute. And I saw him on Facebook. 2008.
Mhm.
I found him. I was like, let me find all my friends and all the people from my high school. And I found him and I friend requested him and he accepted my friend request. And then he got a girlfriend. And I was like, damn, but I don't know why I was damn because I was married. But I was like, oh man, he's got a girlfriend. And then he got married and then they had a baby. And their son is like 7 years old, I think. And I told her, I said, oh my God, I used to have a crush on your husband. He goes, yeah, I know. He told me. I was like, oh my God, he told you. He remembers. And she's like, yes. I was like, oh, that's so embarrassing. I didn't figure
Angel
he remember me. But it was,
brother beat up my high school crush. Okay, my brother beat him up. And oh,
why?
I was so mad because then he hated me because my brother beat him up because the guy was putting his hands on me in ways my brother beat him up.
Okay.
Then years and years later, I find out that the guy divergenized my best friend. Yes. My
Oh,
crush was a slime
wow.
bucket who diversionized my best friend, was playing us both, and my brother beat his ass up. I didn't know that when my brother beat him up, and I hated my brother for years for doing that. Then I find out later, my best friend confessed that that was her first, and tells me
Oh,
when it was her first.
wow.
And I know exactly when they did it because I went home and they did it. So yeah,
Oh,
that came out
wow.
later, years
That's
later.
crazy.
Yep, yep. And then
Dang.
I did see him again at the reunion, and he was a jock, and he still hangs out with the same people, and he married a couple, and they're that type of
It's,
a couple. And he's bald
oh,
now
God.
and does
Oh, God.
construction. And
I
he was hanging around me and
know,
my
right?
and he was hanging around me and my friend at the reunion when we were trying to reminisce, and we're like, get this drunken bald guy away from us. So yeah,
Well,
but
my other
everything kind of
crush,
goes full circle in life. I get a friend instead of me, thank God.
dang. My other crush, who was
Things
so
get
cute,
dark.
he ended up going to, it was my brother's, it was my, one of my good friend's brother. They were a year apart. So I was a senior, he was in college. And I asked his brother, my friend, I was like, do you think he'd go to prom with me? He goes, I don't know. You should ask him. I was like, stop, ask him for me. He's like, no, you're going to ask him. I said, fine. So he's like, just call at this time. I'll tell him to answer the phone. So I did. And I asked him, he said, yes. He took me to prom. I was like, so ecstatic. And again, we moved away, have our own lives. He got married, has kids. I got married, have kids. And I found him on Facebook. I friend requested him, and he wishes me a happy birthday every year. He's like, "What are you, 29?" I was like, "Oh, you're so sweet." But anyways, he looks the same. It's like he didn't age, and I was like, "Dan, he's a detective. He's a police detective now
I
for
only
San
went to
Antonio."
one prom. This is so
So
sad. Everybody feels sorry for me. I only went to one prom. The rest
you
of
only went. I
proms
only
I
went to one
spent
prom.
the rest of proms I spent out at a place called Thousand Acres in prom dresses, pretending I was at the prom. I went to one prom and that was enough.
I only went to one prom. I didn't
I
go
only
to
My
went to one
parents were
prom.
so fucking strict. That was the only time I could get away. Is I went to pretend proms. I went to pretend proms.
That's funny. No, I only went to one prom. We didn't have junior proms. We only had senior proms, and I didn't. I was like, no. I only want
One
to
was
pay to go to
enough. Prom was
one. That one
boring.
was enough.
One
Exactly.
was enough. And so what?
See,
Like, when
see,
is this over?
at our school, when you're a freshman, you get a class supervisor, and that class supervisor follows you throughout your years. So we had the same class supervisor, the same teacher, all throughout our high school. So what we did is when we had fundraisers, it was like freshman against sophomore, but all the class fundraisers was the fundraisers to get enough money to pay for your prom and all the workings for it, right?
All I remember about
That
prom, all I remember about prom is they just decorated the gym. It smelled like sweat socks. It was hot in there. And they played the same type of music as you could hear on the fucking radio. I was
well,
like,
see,
what's the big goddamn? We all got dressed up
if
for
you
this.
didn't raise enough money, that's where you would have to have your prom, right? So we raised a lot of money. My class did. My class of 93. Well, class of 92 did not raise enough money,
And they had
and
sweaty sock prom.
they wanted to some of our money because we knew that we were going to have a lot of money left over, and we put it to a vote, and we voted no. No, we put the fundraiser in, we did all the work. No, you're not getting any of our money. Rented out a ranch at the end of the school year after prom. After graduation, we had a ranch that we rented out, and we had like all sorts of games and food and everything, ashes with our fundraising funds. So I was like, man, we really worked. It was really nice because the other classes didn't have that.
Yeah.
So I was like, so
I
you
need to be, I
you
need
get
to
what
learn
you
how to be
pay
a
for. You get
joiner.
what you fundraise for.
I just need to
So
learn
we
how to
had
be a
ours at a
joiner. I need to learn how to be a joiner again because I've been a
Be
loner
a
for so
joiner. Why do
long.
you want to be a joiner? You should be a joiner.
Because that's
Yeah.
how come you can fundraise because you're a joiner and I'm not a joiner. I'm a loner.
Yeah.
See, you're attractive and I'm repulsive. It's because you're a
You're not
hussy. You're always
repulsive.
like you're like
I'm a hussy.
you're like business
Yes.
is always open over here, boys. You know, and
Always.
I'm like nope, shop's closed. Go away.
Girl. Girl, I've been boy crazy since I was 5 years old. I had two boyfriends in kindergarten. I had my little white boy, my little Mexican boy, Mark and Chris.
See, I
I
can
know
call
I
it.
was boy
I can
crazy.
call it.
But you know what? You know what? I didn't lose my virginity until I was 20. And the person I
So
lost it to, I
all
married.
talk and no show up. God, you didn't what they
Oh, I
call
mean,
you?
I I
You were
mean, it's all the way, right?
you were a pickle tease.
Hey man,
You're the guy. She's a pickle tease.
I
It's
did
always the
some things
quiet
in
ones you gotta
college.
watch
Come
for.
on. I did some things in college. I'm just saying. But I didn't go all the ways. What
Well, I
I'm
did some
saying, I
things.
go all the ways.
Well,
What
I
I'm
did some
saying,
things
I
before
did. Listen,
college.
yeah. You know, I was so picky. I had, you know me. I don't know if you know me, but I read romance novels since I was in sixth grade. The Harlequin romances. My mom would pick out the ones where they were married, or they bought the bride, but they were married before they had sex. So she always had to pick and choose that. By the time, right?
I don't know who that is.
So, oh, she's a romance writer that
Yeah,
is
I've
very
never read romance.
descriptive.
I never read
But
romance.
so I was reading Joanna Lindsay in eighth grade, so my expectations, and that's all I would read. I, for a man, for a boyfriend, were very, very, very high, very
Hmm.
high. So the guys that wanted to date me, I'd be like, okay, well, we'll go on a date. And they were so immature and they were not, they didn't live up to my expectations.
My
So,
mom thought she had the right to pick out my husband.
did she?
No, she tried.
Well, there you go. She tried. And
Yeah.
so my husband, I was like, the first night I talked to him and everything, I was like, this is it. This is the one. So 30 years together. Here we're still together. But
I
yeah.
met my first husband in college, the manager for the building he was living in.
Huh.
Hmm.
How long
I did
would
that
y'all get
for
married?
I did that for a job while I went to school. And
Mhm.
how long until we all got married? I knew him as my best friend for a year and a half before he ever kissed me.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, he just lived in my building. And then after
Yeah.
he kissed me, we dated for like another year, a little over a year, and then we got married. It's about 2.5 years before we got married.
2.5 years. Yeah. That's good. My daughter lives with her boyfriend. It's her high school sweetheart. They're going on 6 years, I think, together.
Yeah. Like I
Like
said,
20,
for a year
20
and a half, he was just
no,
like a
five.
real good
5 years
friend. For a year
together.
and a half, he was just like a real good friend in the building, and I never would have
Hmm.
crossed that line because of the building. But then
Yeah.
all of our friends are like, "Why don't you guys date? Why don't you guys date? You guys be a cute couple." We're like, "Knock it off! Why would we want to ruin a good friendship?"
Yeah.
One day he fucking kissed me. I freaked out and kind of ran home. I was like, "What the fuck you just do?
Oh,
You
you're
never
like, oh my
broken.
God, what the hell
Like you
happened?
ruined our fucking friendship." Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my daughter knew her boyfriend since they were in sixth grade and they were just friends. And he started liking her in eighth grade, um, and didn't tell her until her sophomore year of high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he
Well,
would help her get boyfriends. He would
the
help her like
boyfriend I was
talk to guys and
dating,
stuff.
I was dating a bodybuilder before him. Like I'd said before, I dated a bodybuilder, and that
Yeah.
guy, he was convinced he was going to marry me, and yeah. And so it'd been a while because, like I said, it was a year and a half that I'd been on my own, and
Yeah.
at least. But that guy, he was still my friend. We still remained on friendly terms. So yeah, he was pretty upset when I got married
Oh wow.
because he was like he was playing the friend card when really I think he was pining. But after I got married, I never heard from him again.
I mean, that's why you've got to speak out. You got to shoot your shot when you got it, when you get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
Don't.
yeah, he was obviously all right. We'll just be friends. But no, that wasn't okay at them because, like I said, as soon as I got married, he was gone.
Oh yeah. That means he wanted
And
you, and
and when he found out I was gonna get married, he's like, "But I wanted you to marry me." It's like, no, you're not right for me. he was big and he was sexy and all that, but you know, I mean, intellectually, we just really didn't have much to talk about.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, I picked my nerd over the brawn, apparently.
Well, sometimes that's it's the way it is, right? You just don't know
Yeah.
who you're going to be attracted
Yeah.
to.
You don't know what makes you love somebody so much that you just don't even want
Right.
to live without them. But there's something about them that makes
Right.
you love them so much you don't want to live without them.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's
And it's either
my
there
mom
or
told
it's
me
not
that.
there. Yeah, it's either there
My
or it's
mom told
not there.
me,
You can't force it.
yep. That's what my mom says. She's like, it's not if you can live with them, Angel. It's if you can't live without them.
Yeah, that's what you ask yourself to this person for the rest of my life because I just can't imagine my life without them.
Exactly.
And that's what it's always came down to for me. And I've never cheated probably for that reason. Because I picked people I didn't feel like I valuable people in my eyes, you know? I found very valuable,
Hmm.
special human beings. Um,
I picked a
like I
few
said, I
bad
don't
husbands before my husband now, and let me tell you, if anything ever happened to him, I'd be alone like he does, and the way he takes care of me. Yeah, I have truly been blessed with my husband.
Oh, my current husband, he's a special individual too.
Oh, that's good.
He
He
takes
plays.
care of me on my chemo days. He does
Oh,
everything.
I'm
He'll
sorry you're going
cook.
through
He'll
that.
clean. He'll go to the pharmacy. Anything that I need, he's always. Do you need anything? And he never complains. And he goes, I'm taken care of, and that I'm doing okay. And I'm truly blessed.
You are truly blessed, because there are men that are not like that at all.
So if
Yeah, they
something
end
was
up
to happen to
divorcing their
him, I
wives
don't
and
think anybody
divorcing.
could ever compare to
Some men
him.
do divorce their wives instead of stepping up and being decent human beings. They suck.
It's
Those men
crazy to
suck.
me.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine that either. I couldn't imagine my mate getting sick and just saying, no, I don't want you. That says
Exactly.
everything about someone's character. Huh?
I said exactly.
Yeah, that says everything about someone's character, and it's not good. Not good at all. It's not the moment. That's not the moment to realize that your picker was broken, you know?
Right? I think I'm going to sign out for lunch.
Somebody else, or do you do contract work like I used to?
Oh, no, no. I work for a company.
Um,
Yep. I
I
do
used,
loans.
yeah.
Actually, I'm a team lead for loan processors. So, but my boss
All
is on
that
vacation, so I'm doing her work and my work. So, oh my God,
for a contract agency. And that way, when she'd call me up, she'd discuss like what she had for the week. I'd say yes or no. And I also had second jobs, sometimes third jobs. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I worked for multiple security companies at once, and I've done things other than security outside of that field as well as done security at the same time too. I'm not mentioning what else
exactly.
I'm not mentioning what else I've done or what else I do. But yeah,
Well,
I
real
basically
estate,
I
I'm
basically
in real
did
estate.
security. I did security since 1995, 97, around there. 95 or 97.
Yeah, I've been doing loans, mortgage loans since 2003 in California. And I worked for brokers in California, which was, I mean, you're 100% commission. You do not get a paycheck. Your paycheck is
Yeah.
the commission. So I busted my ass for that money, and I was making about 100 170,000 a year at that
Yeah.
time. And then the bubble burst in 2008, and you're just like, and then of course the market there in
Oh yeah.
California, people were, those high dollar houses now are shitloads of people lost their homes.
Yeah.
So I had to go back now to a 9 to 5 paying job. And still try to get commission and work for a broker on the side. So I was making, I would say, what, 13 an hour, 14 an hour at that time in 2008, and then closing a loan or two at the same time. So at least I was getting 5,000 for commission, and the rest is, I was still getting, but it was still a heck of a lot less than what I was used to.
Mm-hmm.
And then it really just burst, and loans weren't coming, and so people were doing short sales. So I just went to work to a real estate company. I did it. I was now bookkeeper. That's horrible. I
Contract.
mean,
I did contract work, so each contract paid differently, and some contracts even paid tips with cash.
yeah,
So yeah, if I did
yeah,
like if I did something armed, I would get 16 to 18 an hour. But some armed stuff that I went and did, I'd only have to go for like an hour and a half. I get a full 8 hours worth of wages. Some of the unarmed stuff I'd go, it was more customer service based, and I would get like a $60 tip at the end of my show or shift. I always loved that,
yeah.
40, $60 at the end of my show or shift. So rich people like to throw us money at the end of our shows and shifts. So
I'm
I
telling
loved
you.
my job. That's why I ended up doing my job for so long, because I loved doing it until I didn't.
Yeah, well, I was going to be a teacher. I was going to be a teacher, and then just plans went haywire. And so I was like, I'm in California. I work in retail. I'm not making money now. And I was pregnant, my first
Hmm.
kid. So my husband's like, you need to get in real estate somewhere. I was like, I'm not going to be a real estate agent. Fuck that shit. He's like, no, no,
Yeah.
no. Just maybe get in the financing. Processors make it like $500 a loan, and I'm like, ooh. And then I found out loan officers make more, and I was like, shit, I'm going to be a loan officer. And I did. I was. So
Graduated
I was
high
making,
school. I planned on
yeah,
becoming an attorney, but I became a teen parent at 17. So I was like, law school's out of the question. So I need a recession-proof job in California and something that I could provide for. So I chose accounting.
yeah, right. I mean,
Y'all
but
got
I
all
didn't
these
have a
good
degree or
jobs.
anything.
I just pimp men. Oh, that's
You
all I
pimp
do.
man. Is how you met your husband,
Yeah, I make
East.
good money doing it.
Screenshot this
Y'all.
shit and use it against you.
No, they
It
won't.
won't
How they
be.
gonna use
Trust
it
It
me.
won't.
against me? I ain't
Hey,
got no
East,
man to use against me. What's up?
got her money today for the tires.
She ain't got no man to
That's
Oh,
stick it
amazing. Are
on
you gonna start
anyway.
singing again and do it on a weekly?
Yeah, she got her money for the tires, and her daughter's taking her to get the tires. So hopefully she'll be on the road and be able to come and play with me more often.
I was really trying to help out.
Yeah, you're
I
not
know.
gonna make fun. She's not gonna make fun
No,
of you,
I just told her to sing, and I knew it would help with her income.
and
Hmm.
she
Uh,
does.
Oh
She's
yeah,
not a bad singer.
No, I
I just
like
no,
gotta
she's
figure
singing.
out
not.
what to sing. I have been, it's I never sang in
Giggles,
public.
when you were singing when you were
Anything.
watching Dodge, and you were singing and you were doing that bing, whatever, what is it, the
Mud
Buck,
buck
buck, buck,
pussy.
little
but
cock.
yes, when you were saying that stuff. So when
Hmm.
you were singing, we're like, oh my gosh, she's singing. So, and like I said, Lady J, she duetted your singing video.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, so she sings
Yeah,
and then she gets gifts. That's how
I
she was
saw
able to
yeah.
that.
pay for
So
the
I
tire.
That's,
like.
Yeah.
you know
You
who
need
can
to
sing?
do
Flip
something.
Flop.
She
You need to do
also
something
wants
because
to help kids. Y'all want to know really what
what's that?
Giggles
Thank
wants?
you. What was that? Something
She
happened.
wants to help children by
Yes.
buying coats and stuff like that in her area where she lives that need them, who might be homeless or who even might be orphanage type
Yeah.
Oh,
things.
like, well, what's going on with my
Or
camera?
they just can't afford. Sometimes they just can't afford those
What
things.
is wrong with your camera, girl?
I don't know. It like turned itself on. I don't know what's going on. What's wrong?
Expose you. It was trying
I don't know what the hell yellow was, but it didn't. I was
I
about
was
to
remember I was
say,
even looking at. I was like, "What's it aimed at? What it's doing?" I move my scarf. It's
to.
like, okay, it's pointing at the scarf. But I'm like, why is it? And my cranberry juice is sitting here.
that ain't it.
Did your boob turn on your camera?
No, nothing did. It was sitting here
I
by
mean,
itself.
my
My phone,
boobs. I'm always holding my tablet, and I'll
dude. I
lean
think
over,
somebody's
and my boob will
hacking
like
me.
do something.
No, if she's using her phone, you can't
No,
turn on the
my phone.
tablet.
All of a
It
sudden, my
doesn't.
phone called somebody
Yeah.
by itself yesterday, and now my camera just turned on. Somebody's hacking me because like my phone
I
called
It
think
may
somebody.
be your
it could be
phone
the
may
new
be
doll.
giving out.
It could be the new doll,
Yeah.
Giggles.
My devices have been acting up because I said my phone was sitting off by itself and it called somebody. I heard it ring. I was like, why the hell is my phone ringing? And it's like, why is it calling my friend? It was weird. I was like, what the fuck is going on my phone? It's just calling random people by itself now. And then this just happened by itself.
You
So I
may
don't know.
have
My
a
electronics
problem
been
with
shitting
that
itself.
phone. Your phone may
This
be
ain't the same
giving
phone.
out.
This
Okay.
device is. So yeah, no, my phone's been
Change
acting up.
the shit out of that place, girl.
But
Get the
no,
filter
so
back.
yeah, no, I already gave that to the person that was needy. She needs tires, so she got the money from singing, and it made her
Yeah.
very very happy today. She's very happy.
Very
Oh, well,
nice.
that's good.
Well, you
But
guys know how it is. You've had broken down cars and stuff. Sometimes you can have a couple things going and you get over your head. And she don't have no husband. She doesn't have no boyfriend. They got a lot of kids and not enough men around them to help them with this shit. That's their situation.
we get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing is she wants to help women in need and she wants to help kids in need.
Yeah, they like I said, they got a bunch of kids and just a few women to take care of those kids. It's just unfair advantage here. They need a little help. It's simple. The kids will get bigger and then they'll be helping the women.
Right.
That's how it
Especially
works. But right now they got a bunch of little
you
kids to
hope
take care of, and only the women are doing it.
you hope they'll help the kid, their parent.
Oh, the kids, they help the women that took care of them because by then the women will be
Yes, they
really
will.
old.
Not
And then
always.
they're raised that way, that family's important and helping and kind,
Yes.
and
Yes.
they're raised that way,
There's a
and
lot of kids that are raised that way that don't
I
give a
don't like
fuck.
to give other people's dirt, but what happened is the little kids lost their dad, which leaves them without a patriarch to take care of their family. And there's no grandfather in the situation, so they don't have a patriarch. And when you're missing patriarchs, it fucking matters. Little and it's bad if they're not going to have a dad. So little
You
without a
also
dad.
have
And
others that you've been wanting to help too.
yeah.
And this is a way to do it. It really
Oh
is.
yeah, no. This is just getting them on the road so we can do
No,
more
what
and
I'm
help others.
saying, what I'm saying is this to get you $20 here or
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
you can throw at
Ideally what we'd like to
somebody's
do
little
is
post.
start going to shelters and figuring out sizes and start
Yeah.
buying kids the things they need. Like if they need toothbrushes, we'll buy them toothbrushes. If they need coats, we'll buy them coats. If the shelter needs shoes, we'll buy the kids shoes. We need their sizes. Pops off in the shelters around Portland for kids.
Another run right now would be great, would be Christmas shit.
Exactly.
For an
Well,
older man to
even
help them.
coats for Christmas.
Yeah.
What good is Christmas if you freeze to death?
Kids would be appreciative for
We get
things.
freezing rain in January or February.
That's what
Giggles.
I'm
Maybe you could do like an Amazon and things like that.
I've never done an
And
Amazon
oh,
wish
there's a.
list before.
I don't
I
know
didn't
how
even know
to.
you could do that.
I've never done one. I don't know how, but I know that it's private. If you do an
Yeah.
Amazon wish list and people buy, they don't get your address or personal information, but you could put
No, it
stuff
just
on there
goes
to
straight to
donate,
you.
and that's the way
I
people
could
could
make up an
help.
organization for an Amazon wish list and maybe call it
Yeah.
Portland Kids or something like that.
Yeah, and then people
Yeah.
could go on there and order the things that that you gather, and then you could take them to the shelters.
It's a good
Exactly,
idea.
because we all know that Portland has this homelessness problem, and we
It's
all know
everywhere.
everywhere does. But we also have the kids here that still need the help too, as well as the people that are out there. And I don't believe that there's a lot of kids that are out there homeless per se, but there are a lot in shelters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The Amazon wish list that would give you
Not in
privacy,
camps, but
and
in
then people would
shelters.
be able to help, and you'd have
Yeah.
privacy. You know?
Yeah,
And
because
you wouldn't be that
I
way
believe the
to
kids that are here that are homeless are in the homeless. I don't believe they're necessarily in the encampments because I've never really seen any children in the encampments. Okay, there's a difference. Once people go into those
depends
encampments,
on where you're at.
I think the survival rate goes way down for the human being. Scary.
Yeah. But there's some of them that would rather be out than in.
But yeah, I'm just trying to get my foot back in the community, as she was saying, and in the way I want to do it, and the way I want to serve. And me and my girlfriend decided we would like to help try with the kids.
It's a good idea. That's why I think, yeah, even if it's singing for you, them, I'd do whatever
Singing for
at
our
that
supper.
point.
Yep.
Yep.
We know. So yeah, and then I just have to keep the books correctly so I don't get in trouble on my taxes. You
No.
know,
It's,
because
what is it, $500 each? believe it's like $500. You're not
Not if
taxed.
I send it up at not if I set things up as a LLC nonprofit organization. Then
Yeah,
it's not because it becomes a nonprofit organization at that point for Portland. And we could use as many nonprofit organizations as people want to start, create, and run.
right. So yeah, that's it.
But if you were to set up that Amazon wish list and you'd have the privacy there, and and you
Terry.
put it's on there, I would order some.
To do the shelter drops. I just have to figure out what to put on the
Yeah,
wish list. That's brilliant. I've never done any of this stuff. I had a 9 to 5 job up until, like I said, when I was afraid that Trump was going to get elected again and they were going to jump over fences to, end me. That's how bad the city got. They were tearing everything on fire after I quit. Did the
I
city
saw the
millions of
live
dollars
stream. It
damage?
was
Yeah,
horrible what they did to the city.
yeah. They would have done that to me, so I quit my job. Because yeah, I was working downtown in the middle of that, and
Right.
I knew that if Trump won, that they were going to end us. I knew it. It's like, and do you know that like one of the security guards, his significant other, heard him being chased through downtown Portland. Right, she was on the phone with him, and he's like, "They're chasing me. They just started chasing me. This group is chasing me." Right, and then the phone went dead, and they found his
the
body in the Willamette River.
military.
A group chased him through the city and threw him into the friggin' river. That's what we were
Yeah,
dealing with here. Huh?
yeah, that she's not seen it on the news and it's seen live streams. It was horrible what
And
was
that's why I
happening,
quit. It got
and it
too
wasn't
dangerous.
safe to even go
Yeah.
outside. Is what it looked like.
Yes. So that's why I'm in the position I'm in, and so I have to figure out my own next venture. Like I said, there's a couple books I wanted to write, and we had that story we tried to bring on to TikTok, and that didn't work out so well. So we put dicks on our dolls. Um, yeah. Well, we want to do something on here, and so yeah, so we did that. But there's still another book that I want to write, and she wants to make the characters for that book. So yeah, there's a couple books I'd like to do, but I have to eat in the meantime like everybody else, so I better be looking for one of these remote jobs or something. But I'm not going back out there. You already said it. You've seen it on the news. I've seen it firsthand.
Yep.
Oh, it's just not safe anymore because from the news that we get in California. It's still going on out there.
It's not safe to like go through certain areas of the city.
Yeah, so it's not all of the city. It's just certain areas.
You have to drive through the bad parts to get to the good parts. That's the problem.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's like you drive through. And I was at one work
There you
site where
go,
I was
Giggles. I threw you 100.
friendly pee pee fire. So yeah, I've had job sites where I've actually had to cower behind desks in offices because there was active stuff going on my site that I didn't want to get, unalive via. Do you want to go out and work in those type of environments? It comes to a point that you're saying risk versus rewards. I do value my life.
Yeah, you also could put up a sign when people come in asking for help for coach and stuff like that by throwing you gifts and stuff like that too. That's not really begging,
Well, here's the problem with
as long as
the
you
people
don't
that are
say something
the
like
problem
that.
with the people that are truly, truly in need is they really don't know how to ask for it and that. So that's kind of why we do have to take the stuff to the shelters and drop it off so that the people that are in the shelters already get what they need. Because the
I
energy
guess.
it takes for them to go out and look for this stuff or to stand on street corners with signs and that and to get the things they need. And then you don't know if you're just feeding somebody's addiction or if you're truly helping somebody in need. So, here we would tell people, instead of giving
That's
people
why you buy
cash,
coats and
give
shit
them
like
give
that.
them the tickets for like there's what used to be Sisters of the Road home cooked meals,
Yeah,
and they just take the voucher and they get a meal. And so instead of giving them a little bit of pocket change, you give them a voucher. So we tried to teach the community how to help with the problem a long time ago,
right.
and it's still a problem.
Well,
Got
like
too
I
many people
said, you
out there
always
in need and
throw
not
up
enough
a
people
sign or
helping them.
something. You throw up a
Huh?
saying, "Help! I'm doing this live for this thing or that thing."
Yeah.
I have an Amazon wish list in my bio. You can also put up a link tree that
There's
puts
so
your
many different
app
organizations.
in
There's no
it.
way I'm gonna. There's so many different organizations in need around here. There's no way I'm gonna run out of places to donate.
That's right. Well,
I've
that's
never
everything.
ran out. Thus far, I've never ran out of places to donate.
That's
Even when
everything. Yeah.
there's even a repurpose it. They'll sell the car. It's William Temple House. They'll do that, and then they get the guys that are homeless and that have mechanical skills, and they're working on the cars. Right? They rebuild the cars. They sell the cars, and that's a man's shelter that provides. And
But
that's
that
not William
can
Temple
also
House. That's
do
another
other
one.
things.
Huh?
So yeah, it'll do other things as well.
But that's one nonprofit organization I've worked with, and they refurbish vehicles that are donated to provide housing for males.
See, I just put in a message right now that says, hello, all, help Giggles buy coats for children in shelters by
Yeah.
sending her.
Same concept as me and my best friend were coming up with the dollies as they're kind of doing with these cars, you
Right.
know? And somebody even suggested people send me all their old Raggedy Anns to refurbish,
But if
repurpose,
you
and
make the
provide for
Amazon wish
shelter.
list, if you make
Huh?
make an Amazon wish list, somebody
Uh,
won't feel as bad giving to a wish list than giving you coins or giving you
I'm gonna put that in my notes.
money.
That's definitely gonna be something. I just got those.
That's not
What the fuck
there's
do you
so
call
many
those
people that
cards
are called
now?
scammers.
I
I
just got a way to be paid online. I don't shop online. I
That's
don't
a
get paid
cash app.
online.
That's
Yeah,
cash.
I just got my first damn Cash App.
Well,
So I'm
plus
back.
on
I'm
this
back the
you
era
can
you show
use
up
PayPal.
at a soup kitchen and you help.
Right. And like on this you can do PayPal.
Okay, so I need to do Amazon gift lift for
Thank
coats for
you.
kids. Amazon, thank you. And I still need to do a PayPal apparently too. Because
Right.
I had her hook her PayPal so that she could get the money for her tires.
Right.
And like I said, I got a Cash App and TikTok don't take it.
No, you have to put in a PayPal and then you take the
Uh,
PayPal money and you put it on your Cash App.
Like
I'm
technology
gonna
since
still
my,
need I'm
but
gonna need
like
an
I don't have
LLC and a name
experience with
too.
that and understand
It's
how
a
it all
great
works. But doesn't Cash App, when you send the money, they get all the money, but like on TikTok they take money, or is Cash
Yeah,
App
they did.
they take
They
money
did
too?
in mine, right? And they took a percentage of that cash. Anyway,
Your PayPal did?
yeah.
Yeah, I was
No.
wondering how much you got today.
No.
You
TikTok
know,
doesn't.
my husband has Venmo on his phone,
Yeah.
because I'm not good with the technology, so he does all that. But I send my son's money on Venmo, and it doesn't charge us anything to send money or to receive money. They don't take money
From
away.
TikTok.
Not TikTok, but if
Uh-huh.
if somebody
TikTok.
was to donate into Venmo, they'll mail you a card. We don't use the card; we just use the app and transfer it to the bank
Yeah,
or whatever, But
TikTok.
money away when you send it. So, like if I send my son's holiday money or something
Hang
like
on.
that, they get the full amount, and it doesn't charge to do it.
Well, that Amazon wish list is a really good idea because that way, like when we get to school time, I could put school supplies and school outfits on there. In spring. In the
Oh
winter,
yeah.
I could put coats on there and blankets, socks, things like that. So that is a really good idea because I don't know if other charities are doing those, but they should start setting those up.
And I don't know how to set up the wish list or do any of that, but
I'll figure that out.
I've
I'll
seen
figure it
it
out because
done.
that is a really good idea of the shelter on there after I call around and I'll know exactly who to drop and that'll save so much time and energy and everything and just get it directly to who it needs to go to. You know what I mean? Because time is money.
Yes, it is.
So,
There's
the
never enough
quickest
time in the day, it seems.
the quickest we can try to resource this straight to the need, the better this is going to be.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, and I've been so busy trying to just be heard and be able to keep my content because anything I post gets fucking reported. It's
I don't
ridiculous.
understand the reporting. I don't understand it at all. It's if you don't like them, just don't watch them, don't follow them. I just don't understand.
That's
That's why I
because
started
people.
putting dicks on friggin' dolls because people would not let me be heard. They kept reporting everything. And I wasn't wrong. You didn't do nothing wrong. Why'd they report that? Personal vendettas. I don't know, because they can. Because they're assholes? I don't know.
Yeah.
They won't even let me say why I'm fucking on here. They're just dickheads.
Yep. But that's the best way to do it if you really want to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I know
And
that the
like
way we
you
tried,
said,
I
like
wasted
you
two
said,
damn
we said
years.
the Amazon wish list last night.
I wasted 2 years building content and singing and doing doll shows just to have it all
You know
destroyed
that you
in
liked
a
making
second.
those videos. You
But
liked making those videos. Make them again. People now realize Giggles is not the
make them
troll. They're
again. I can't
making
just make a.
videos again.
It was. You have no clue how much work I did in those 2 years. It's infuriating.
Yeah,
It's
but the thing is,
infuriating to know that shit's
if you
gone.
did y'all have some of the videos somewhere, you could have done it.
Yeah,
You could have
I
still
tried
put
to
it.
find the stuff. I lost so much content. It was. That's why I got so pissed.
Oh, I get
So
it.
much content was gone.
But like I
So
said,
no,
if
I
you
didn't.
got
I
them
did.
somewhere, put it up.
I learned the backup lesson. I learned the backup lesson.
The hardest thing,
Always keep.
though,
Now
and
I
I'm
just
going to
keep a
say,
dry account. Now I just keep a dry locked account that's on private that I stick everything on.
the
So I have a
hardest
backup.
thing to do, though, and I'm going to say it this way, is if you've lost your account, it's
Mm-hmm.
hard. It
Yeah,
really is.
I know. No, mine's still gone. So I try. Everybody say no, it
Because I
can
lost
actually
two
come
accounts.
back. I tried to get it back. I can't get nothing back. No, it's just gone. It was very infuriating. It made my whole creative juices go in a different direction. It made my head spin. It's like now what am I gonna do? You know, ground
Giggles, can you
zero right before
possibly
Christmas,
maybe you
huh?
can make like another account where it's just strictly for like, a account just for like the
This was a year
donating
ago,
for
honey. That
kids and
Shellbell, that was an entire year ago. I chased down who the source that like is trying to dox me is. I made a lot of mistakes. I falsely accused Witchy. I apologize for that one. But I did track down who initially has been like waging war on my accounts,
uh-huh.
and I now the way my accounts are set up, they can't take all of them down. They can't do it to
Oh,
me again.
okay. Oh,
Before
because
it
I was
was,
gonna say that you have enough support now that, if you
yeah,
were to make an account just for the charity work that you do,
yeah,
everyone would go follow it, watch the videos all the way through and help you to do the
yeah.
charity,
Three
you
year,
know, you have
three
a
years
lot you have a
ago.
lot more support, Giggles, than
Than I did
because
3 years
before
ago.
nobody
Yeah, I
knew,
know. I did three
you
years ago.
know?
Like I said, 3 years ago, it was just a couple of old artists that wanted to start a nonprofit charity for kids. This was 3 years ago. And that's not what this app was about, apparently. Because fucking quick, I didn't even know app. I was like, what the fuck? A clap back is they clap at you, you're funnier than them, so they take all your fucking content. What the fuck's just happened here? And I asked girls, like, who the fuck did you piss off? And then I hid my
Yeah.
best friend because we didn't know what the fuck we were facing. And everybody got really doxy and dangerous quickly.
Yeah. And
You
it's
know what
sad. It
happened.
should
You
never
saw
come
it
to any of
happen.
that. Yeah,
We
it
got
should
caught up in
never
all that
come to
shit.
that.
Well, we got caught up in it.
And it's a
Sometimes you
lot of
get caught up in it.
misunderstandings that, and people go way too far with the misunderstanding and it's just not right.
Well, I go way too far with my jokes. My dolls got dicks.
But it gave everyone a good laugh, Giggles.
I didn't know what to fucking do.
That wasn't
You
too
guys pay
far.
attention to what's been going on in
It
this
was
app,
funny.
and
It was all in good fun. It wasn't
it was
mean or
all in
like
good fun. I was
vile.
not
It,
trying
it was
to.
just all in
I
good
didn't try to
fun.
do
You weren't
anything.
trying to
I did.
harm
Yeah,
anybody. You were just
I did
trying to be
not try to do
funny.
anything maliciously. Nothing I have done in the past 3 years has been maliciously.
You were just trying to be funny and make fun of it.
Break
You
the
weren't trying to
tension of
be
all the shit
mean
that was
or
going on this app. This app has been cray cray. Maybe it's just been my view or my For You page. But I've seen some crazy shit on this app in the last year. I'd say my dolls with dicks are the least of the cringy stuff on the app.
yeah, I agree with you there.
I'm just trying to roll with the time, I'm a hip Grammy. We're hip, we hip. We hip. We may break a hip, we still hip. So yeah, no, we just rolling with it because we had a story that was so funny, and it all started 5 years ago. We had a story that's so funny that she was doing a job that's depressing. I was doing a job that was depressing. We just don't want to be so fucking depressed, but everyone wants to keep us oppressed instead. What the fuck? Just, my job
Right.
sucks. She was making real babies. You know what real babies are? Those newborns,
The
those real babies.
reborns. Yeah, they
Yeah.
look real. They make beautiful dolls.
Yes, it's artwork, but she was selling to women who lose their children. Do you know how
You
fucking
know,
depressing that is?
yes, but they
That is
also use
so
those
damn
dolls in like
depressing.
the elderly homes for
Therapy.
like
Yes.
dementia and therapy,
Yes.
and
Yes.
they do amazing work. My grandma had
All
dementia,
I know, but
and
all of our clientele, it's so depressing. So I started
mm,
talking about a new doll line, right? Which we've not been able to introduce to the world yet. And me and her started laughing and bantering back and forth. And we realized we're pretty funny and we're pretty good at this shit. So we created an entire doll line. And because nobody'd hear that doll line, we created an ass dad with a penis on it. And then we created another doll line. And now we've created another doll that just came yesterday to make fun of one of you motherfuckers that think you're TikTok famous. Douchebag SS shit show. Yes. And we already got a third doll coming. We're good at this shit. People just won't give us a chance. So we're gonna wave dicks at them until they do.
Giggles, I think you have a lot of support, and people will follow and they'll enjoy your dolls when you decide to show them to us, and
Well,
and
the
you know,
ultimate create a pattern for a doll that we can get women to donate their time and make, right? That would be a sustainable charity for children, a sustainable toy that can continue to be made throughout time because the pattern's there. They just got to get the
that's a
charity
good
people
idea.
together, and then it's just kind of like that used automobile charity I just mentioned. There's a product that will go to support these children. And if that
Hmm.
grows, it could become a national thing where there's many homes like
A lot of good
this
people.
is what
There's
we're trying
bad
to do.
on the app, but there are good on the app that will support you.
And this is what we're trying to
That
do.
will
And we
support the
got the
charity.
design. Yeah, and we got the design for the product. We just need the I guess, but so far only people have
Yeah, and
came are
that's
the
what I'm
the ones that
saying.
want to bully me.
Giggles. That's
Yeah?
basically what I'm saying. You've got
Yeah,
an audience now,
I know.
and everybody, including Angel and some of the ops, they all like you. You know that. You make them laugh.
I know.
They enjoy how you pick and banner with
Like I said,
everybody.
I know that me and my best friend could create a design for a doll
Knows
that
it,
would be
y'all.
adorable, it would sell, and it would benefit children. Hopefully, all we wanted to do, but nobody will even sit the fuck down and listen to us because we're funny. We're fucking funny, and it's going to waste because everybody wants all this drama and shit.
Yeah, I
And
get it. And that's why I said, okay, I'm going to put it down here again.
Yeah.
No, I copied this shit. Give me a minute. There it is. Um, the whole point is when you start a live, make you a little whatever sign and
Mhm.
say cat with
Well,
is
this is
on
the,
a link tree.
we're going to need to
Save
do this
your
correctly. We're going to
Amazon.
have to do an LLC. We're going to have to do the
Right.
LLC for the nonprofits organization because like I said, we can't even get this thing launched right now. I planned on being destroyed by whoever was freaking kept attacking me. Like I said, I have an army of people. I don't even know who the fuck they are. They're attacking me because it's
Yeah, but
fun.
see, that's the point. We'll
That's
all
how they're
protect
having their
your ass
fun.
now. We all protect your ass now. Isn't that right,
Well,
guys?
maybe we can get something
Yes,
done for the kids
yes,
finally.
Yes, we
'Cause
do.
you know what? I love seeing kids happy. I'm so fucking sick of this depression and this oppression all around me. It's infuriating. People don't
Yeah,
want to laugh.
and but these people do, and they also want to hear you
Yeah.
sing, and they also want.
That is
I
so
mean,
sweet
there's
and that's
so much
nice
shit
because
you
I
can
didn't plan on doing
do.
nothing with it. My singing it irritates
Oh,
my kids.
Stella's right.
I figured it'd piss off and irritate the people trolling me.
Stella's
That's why I
right,
started
just like
singing to
we
irritate
said it
people.
last night. Stella's right, just like we said it last night.
Yeah.
People will buy it, and you can give it out.
And then I just have to distribute, and
Yeah,
we already got our tires for the car to help distribute. So there'll be two
there
little old
you
ladies
go.
to
There you go,
distribute.
love. There you
And
go,
like I
love.
said, we also planned on trying to take this and shit like that. Because like I said, we have legitimate stories we could sell. So we've
There
been
you go.
trying. We're gonna try to launch that too. And you
And I
know,
know these people
it
would buy
happened.
your merch too. I mean, come
yes,
on.
and people would buy the merch to support the charities and all of those things. You have
Exactly.
a support system now, Giggles, and
Yeah.
and
Well,
these negative
me and
people
my friend are
and
old.
these
Me and my friend are
bullies,
old.
like
live good lives.
You
We're
know,
Well,
old.
they
we
could
got
just stay
ideas.
negative and over there, and then you could just
Yeah.
excel and help your community and do everything else. You know, let
And
them be
Giggles,
over there
you
being
do
miserable.
AI
You
as
know,
well. You do
Like I
as
said,
you
the
do
point
AI
is
as
we
well.
we
They'd
were
love
we were
that
both
too.
working jobs. We were both working jobs that hers was, she was doing a lot of good with those.
Yeah,
and
but you know how to do
You have
AI
to
as
you have to be
well.
miserable to
So
feed your family in life. Is that the rules? You have to
I
be
know.
miserable, but do you have to be miserable to
No,
help your
you have to
community?
be.
Is that the rules? I don't think it is. So we're gonna rewrite the rules. That's what we decided to do. We don't want to fucking be miserable anymore.
Well, you're two grandmas that actually have good damn ideas. Put
Yes,
it to work.
we just need a way to
Put
do
it to
this.
work. Put it to work.
I
We're
know. And
not
like I said,
saying
I neither one of us would mind designing a pattern that is going to benefit children for, that's a great thing for us to do. We giggle and
yeah,
enjoy
that's a
doing
good
it.
idea.
We giggle and enjoy doing it for our community. We would definitely do
exactly.
that.
Exactly.
And it's right up our wheelhouse. This is our wheelhouse here.
There you go. See, that's how you do this
Keep it
shit.
within your wheelhouse, right?
That's
So
exactly what I was saying. And you
the
can do it.
grandmothers in my family, not Johnny, created Raggedy Ann. The grandmothers are the ones that were behind. It's perfectly within my wheelhouse to retire and start making Raggedy Anns, but I don't want to fucking make Raggedy Anns. I hope the world understands.
Okay, make
No,
ascot.
I'm just
Look,
stating that up front
wait
because
a minute.
if I put Grell on a Raggedy Ann, it's different than if someone puts Grell or puts their name on a Raggedy Ann. Okay, so I don't want to fucking do Raggedy Ann, and me and my best friend have talked about that. That's not what we're trying to
Okay,
do.
we can come up with something else on that one. You can call them
Oh
pals
no, we
for
already got
kids.
no, honey. We have 2 doll lines. We even have the idea for the shelter doll. We
Right.
got this. We just need
Call it
people to
pals
help
for
us,
kids.
not
Call,
fight us.
call it pals for kids.
I'm not on here to have some type of fight with people.
Exactly.
I'm on here to make people laugh. I'm not trying to start. My army is of dolls, and
Yeah,
they
but
make people giggle.
what I'm saying, doll, is if you put the merch on here, they'll buy it. If you put other things on here, like a wish list,
Oh, I know. Isn't that
they
right,
will
Shell
buy
Bell?
some.
Shell Bell's already trying to get us to do
Yes.
Right.
commission work out.
People will buy. I keep telling you this shit.
Well,
That's
I
why
know
we
that.
came
It's
up.
just we have to get our business plan. We have to get everything in order. I have to get an LLC for the
Right.
or like I said, as soon as I put dolls on here, I got people still that are important until I have all the patent right designs and legal protections and
Right.
stuff. And then
Right.
I can't even put them on TikTok unless I want to sue for my rights because people just do it. They just
That's
do it.
why you
I got
don't
patent
work
protection
with
on a lot of those dolls I've shown, and they do it anyway.
then only use the ones that you already know they've taken. You see my point?
That old saying,
Until
it takes money to make
until you
money.
want to until you want to introduce
That's for
another
sure.
doll into your group to
Yeah,
sell. Then you
I
But I
know.
bring
understand where Giggle's coming from. She has to get the
I get
LLC for tax purposes before she
Yeah,
does. And then
exactly.
patenting them to make sure nobody steals her designs, so
yes.
it takes some time and I understand that,
This is a
because
job.
Giggles
This is
has to
work.
protect, she has to protect herself and,
Yes.
and protect her art.
Oh yeah.
I'm not actually creating dolls just so other people can steal them and name them
Hey,
Fred.
I used to teach graphics. I'm a graphic designer. I used to teach graphics to people.
Yeah.
Okay. Giggles and I even came up with a hand puppet
Hmm.
that we teasingly called it the op, okay? Where you
Yeah.
take a printed picture or sticker and
Like I
put
said
it
to
on
you,
a hand puppet, and there's your op.
earlier, Shell Bell, we could do that where we can print off
Yeah,
the iron-ons,
Yeah. Yeah, I
and we
didn't know
would
you could even do that.
and we could
you
make you
can.
hand puppets, and then we just mail you the hand puppets and then print your own iron-on.
Yeah, we came up with that idea the other a couple of
That
months
way it'd be
back.
easy enough to do and quick enough that we could keep up with the demand of the ops always
That's
switch
when y'all
out.
were. That's when y'all
Right. And
were
that's the other
screaming
part
Just
that.
is,
keep ironing
making the
ironing a new
dolls.
face on your fucking doll. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And making dolls is a lot of work. And so the supply and
Oh my
demand and orders, you got to have, it to keep up with, because
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, they
I'm
definitely
even
have to
scared
be
to try to make a
trademarked.
We're only
memory
two women
doll.
here. only two women. It's
Yeah.
just people see that it's like, oh, they made an awesome. Hey, can you make a doll of us? I mean, you do not believe how many women have already asked that. And it's like you guys don't know. This is not like Walgreens or Walmart here. These things
Why
take a
not?
lot of time. These are artwork.
Oh, I get that. That's why we came up with the hand puppets. You and I remember.
Yeah, because those wouldn't
Like
take any
even
time
when
at
I
all.
sew my quilts, they take a while to make. I can't just make one right away. You know,
Yeah.
it's a process and it's a lot of
So,
work. And
so Chris,
so the supply
you
and
understand what I
demand, I
just said.
understand.
You understand what I just said with Avi, how we create the ops puppets? Because you could do that very
Uh-huh.
easily. You still
Oh
cool. So
yeah.
Yeah.
we do like a hand. Yeah, we do a hand
Right.
mitt. We
Right.
do a hand mitt, and then we do an iron on face for whoever we want to be, and then we're like, Mr. Bill, that's an easy way to do an op pop, and we could do it like as groups.
I love
Yeah.
it. I love
As
it.
groups. So that'd be a real easy way for us to do that one. So yeah, I've already knocked out that design and problem solved that.
And see,
But
I sell antiques, so and I even sell them to the pagan community
It
because
sounded like I just heard it wrong,
antique.
but it was really
yeah, if
weird.
any of
Okay.
you
What you
guys want to start the
Evelyn, I didn't
process.
hear what you sold.
China, bitch,
Hey, if
China.
any of you guys want to start the process on those op puppets, I'm not
You know
gatekeeping
I'm
that.
shitting
That's
with
for
you,
us. So you
Angel.
guys want to start the process on that? Go ahead.
You know
You
I'm
got.
fucking with
We're
you,
only two
Angel.
women over
Oh
here.
yeah.
Only two women over
Evelyn,
here.
did you sell China?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, girl, message me.
I
I have
sell
some two
antique
dishes in
China.
my China set broke. I can't find them.
There's a
Message
website for
me.
that.
I'll tell you what you do. You message me with a picture, okay?
Okay.
Now you're gonna have to give me a little bit to do it because I got to get me another car so I can get back to doing it. But I know ways of finding that China that most people don't.
It was my grandmother's china, and she passed away, and two of
Oh,
the
I get
dishes
it.
got broke, and I can't find replacements for them.
Not hard. Not hard. If you're not really hard at all. But, and I can even throw you a link until I get my vehicle back running. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's said it's not running. I gotta go find one. Damn thing crapped out where I can't even use it.
The
So
cars, there's so much maintenance, I tell you.
transmission died.
Oh wow.
We had the
Yeah.
transmission go out in the Scion TC.
I have a Jeep Commander that
The
went out.
Angel, you're at home. You want to be? Do you have that? Because I got one.
Oh yeah,
Uh
there is a way you can do it. You can even sell
Like I said,
a
we're only
link.
two women here, and now that Abby let our idea out, so our ops can steal it. And you know who our ops are that steal all of our fucking ideas. We should probably roll this out
I
before they
don't think
decide to
that's gonna
steal it.
happen. I don't
Oh,
think that's gonna happen
he
because
hung
he's
a dolly in his man shed. He's gonna try to steal our ideas. You shouldn't be saying him
come
out loud.
on.
No, his doll is ugly. There's no way.
yeah,
Like,
no one's
no.
gonna buy
Nah.
that shit.
No, it's ugly.
And
We
you
don't got to
can
worry about
even
him.
Giggles. You can even get the link, right, and sell the link to people.
We
See,
know the faces we want. You just take the picture right off of TikTok and put it in your printer on some iron-on material.
not
Hard
always,
to do,
not
Abby. Anyone can
always.
do it. Anyone can do it.
Sometimes you got to have
And then you can
graphic.
make a fake profile of that
Sometimes you got to be
person.
able to grab graphics
Like
and
I
know
said,
how
it's
to
real
grab them.
easy. It's real easy to do what I'm saying to do. It'd be real easy to design this because I design dolls. I just figured out they're not gonna look all that great. But shit, do they
Marcel
need to
has
look all
to
that
work
great
on it.
for comedy effect?
You could get an angel doll, hand puppet. At that point, I mean, damn.
Well,
If
yeah,
you really want an angel,
what we're gonna treat this like is we're gonna treat it like a group crafting project. Okay,
right?
you do what you want to your hand puppet.
People could submit their own photos to make sure they get a good one.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Right. The op picture that we want used.
exactly. Even if it's one like, say, you're younger, say in your 20s, and now you're in your 40s and 50s,
50s.
and you
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
to, yeah,
Well, I just came up
Yeah,
with this
so
with Abby one night
people
when we
could
were
just
talking about.
submit their pictures and say, okay, here's the one for me.
right.
I came up with this with Abby when I told her one night. I said, "There's just a better way for us to all bicker."
Oh yeah, and with each other,
Yeah,
meaning the ops against us or us against the ops,
Yeah, and
that
just in
type of thing.
fun, not negative,
Right,
That's what I'm
right,
saying.
right.
and
This is when we were trying to find ways to bring Angel's group is Angel's group, and not all of our people are gonna like them. I mean, we're never gonna bring Mojo around to liking you guys. I'm sorry, but he's not gonna like you. He's
No,
Mojo.
That's okay.
and
that's
that's
our
That's
okay.
mojo.
okay.
We can't, hey,
So you
that's
get a
our
Mojo
mojo.
puppet, you make fun of Mojo, and
He
then Mojo's gonna be
protects
forced
us
to get a puppet and
ladies.
make fun of you back.
Mojo will protect us ladies
It's all
till the
fair,
end.
right?
It's all fair when you got a puppet. We'll
Yep.
mail him a damn puppet and say,
Right?
Mojo, here you go. Here's
Look,
some
y'all
iron on.
got,
Who are you
you
mad
got
at
your
this week? You
people
got to
that protect y'all.
iron their face on it.
You got your people that protect y'all. Mojo will always protect us.
May give everybody a
Always.
doll
Yeah.
makers for
Well,
dummies
tell
kit.
Mojo to quit lying about us. Is all we're saying.
All
We're not using you. We're not
Well,
all we're
Yeah,
gonna do
that's
is
not
give
and
everybody
it's
a doll
that's not
makers
pissing
for
us
true.
dummies
off.
kit. We're giving everybody a
but
doll
that's
makers
the
for dummies
point.
kit. It'll be real easy to put
Angel,
together.
Angel,
Huh?
if we're making fun of you, telling you, like, fuck you, bitch, okay, picked at each other
Well,
for a
no, I
little
know
while
that,
now.
but they're saying that we've already agreed to that. We've already said
Right,
that, and
Angel,
right.
Angel, Angel. The concept of what she brought up is that basically all our dolls will kind of look alike. They'll all be the same, which will make it even funnier because it's
Yeah,
basically a doll makers for dummies kit. We're
yeah,
making it
that's
so simple that
basically it.
every one of us can do this doll, can do this puppet. So that's
What
why it's
A
gonna
or
Angel's
be
Kit
funny.
saying
B.
is that
At that point,
that
you have
not
to have
to
Kit
just
A
link
or Kit
everybody
B.
together of, everybody because you're in this group or you follow or friends with this
Right,
person,
right,
you're
right.
just like them. Not link hold you accountable for what somebody else says or does on. I can only know you. You know what I mean? So
Right,
why would I
right.
judge
Yep.
you for somebody else's actions? So I think that's what Angel
Exactly.
is trying to say is don't link everybody together
Hello,
and say, oh, you're
Silver.
all this way and these are your intentions
And how the
because
hell did I get in the
it's
Hobart?
not
But we
everybody's.
still Brittany Ann's and the Mojos away from the people they don't get along with.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh there's gonna be nice. We gotta keep that away.
So,
Yes.
so I think that's what she meant, Aveline.
Well, we
Yeah,
do
I
because
know.
some people's personalities can get very pushy,
Now,
and
Val,
everybody doesn't like that.
Yeah,
Val,
that's true.
I
And
actually, I know Giggles really, really well. Okay, so I know what she's meaning.
That's a flex.
What? Know you?
I know Giggles really, really well. That's a flex.
Of course, it was
so
a flex. Dang, I gotta be able to have some wins in this place.
Hiya.
Well,
How are you
I know
today?
Aveline very, very well.
I'm
She is my
doing
friend.
awesome. What
I
the
She's a
hell
love
you
flex.
doing?
Aveline. Aveline's one of my favorites on this app.
How the hell you
That's a
doing?
flex.
I am making a huge ass, like 3 huge ass pots of vegetable soup for me and my kids and my kids' dads.
Oh, I got a new
ooh, that sounds
recipe for
good. I
y'all.
love
I
soup.
got some new recipes for y'all.
I'm gonna
I
start
got
with you.
recipes. But now,
You gonna start doing a
nice.
food channel for
Hey, you
us?
know what, Aveline? Are you going to like film yourself making this stuff? That's what you should do. Like cooking with Aveline,
I might,
baking with Aveline. I think you
I
should
Brewing
do
with
might.
a
that. That's
witch. Brewing.
I
do
like
that
that.
too.
Brewing with a witch.
I actually like that.
And
That way you're different
really,
from
you
everything
want to
else.
know who else would help me with that? My daughter.
That
And
would
you
be
can make all
awesome.
kinds of soups and stews. You can get a nice
And
cauldron.
Aveline,
Yes,
Aveline,
my
you need to make
darling.
a new account for it
Oh,
so
I will.
that you
I
don't,
will.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
will.
So that you're not using these accounts for your everyday
Well,
stuff
I
like that.
plan it. Just like that's why I'm not selling my China through this account.
Yeah.
But
But I want to use my account for everyday stuff, and I want to be able to show dolls with dicks. I'm not trying to serve any kids anymore.
that, well, the
Make
only
a separate
problem,
account for
Kids
that
well,
don't
you
too.
buy
can
nothing;
still
their
do it.
parents do.
You can still do that. I mean,
Well,
the
Yeah.
I'm not doing
adult,
no, because at this point, I don't even feel like kids should be on this app, so I'm not going to even support it
well,
by
I
doing a
get
kids
that.
show here
That's
like
why I
I'm
said
done.
you can still do
That's why I
your
pulled the
dolls.
plug on it. I pulled the plug on all the wholesome shit because I don't believe kids should be on this app any longer, so I'm not going to endorse that by putting a kids show on here.
Right. And that's why I said you can still do your dolls with dicks because the adults
Well, I'm
would
doing
find
all adult shows. Be
would
mad,
find it
bitches.
as
Be mad.
funny.
I got all the dicks I want over here. Yeah, be big mad.
Yeah.
That's what I
You
said.
got carrots and I got real dicks. How does it feel over there,
Hey,
Flip
Woo!
Flop?
hello, Miss.
Only we just start sculpting.
All
You
right, guys.
guys have to go to the fridge.
I gotta hop off of here. I'm going into work. You all have a wonderful afternoon.
You two
Bye,
have
Thanks,
a
Chris.
good
Chris.
one.
Bye.
For stopping by the Giggles Talk.
I'd love to be your hussy in the box.
Well, next
Hi,
time somebody
Hesky.
switch with me. I don't like being in the hoe box.
Okay, you're going to leave the hoe box now. Hold on, here we go.
Just left the hoe box. You just left
I
it.
was just teasing anyway.
Now somebody
Now
joins
flip
flip
flop
flops
and
going
get
in the
the
hoe
hoe box.
box. Yep. Stop. We're rotating the hoe box.
That's fine.
What?
I love being in the hoe box. Actually, it's my favorite spot.
Oh, it's a joke with me. I really don't care. At
But no,
my age, being a hoe ain't no big deal.
there's another artist that was joining me talking in lives the other day, and she said the same thing. It's like to be an artist and be seen is it's pretty damn hard. Pretty
Yeah,
damn
it
hard
is.
Yeah.
to be an artist. So that's
Yeah.
why another reason why we decided to team up and create the TikTok. Because we
You
figured
know who
two
I
could probably
like? The
accomplish it
artist
better
I
than
like.
one.
I like Hellcat. Her art is
There's
Yeah.
awesome.
another one. Have y'all
Oh,
seen the
yes, it
guys
is.
that do the
That's
glow
why I'm
in the
not trying to take credit for another person because we did decide to team up because two could accomplish this goal of a nonprofit easier than one could.
Have y'all seen the ones that have done the glow in the dark paintings?
No, I haven't seen those.
Oh, go look
I've
on
seen him.
TikTok. It's
I've seen him.
beautiful. They're
Yeah.
fluorescent
He
paints.
does fluorescent paint on black canvas.
Yes, he does.
Oh, I
And
like
it's
that. That's awesome.
gorgeous.
Yeah, two good mediums.
Yeah. And there's one that does dragons and stuff like that if you like dragons. But then
Like I
there's
said, as
some
an
that
artist,
do
it's really
a
hard
bunch
to
of
stand out.
stuff.
It's hard to be seen. You
Yeah,
know?
and he does it. He does it, and some of the shit that he sells is
Hmm.
up into the grand.
So they're very expensive, but they're
Oh yeah,
probably worth it.
And you
they
notice that
are
that's the one thing that
beautiful.
everybody attacked was my name. Oh, she's Grell, but she's not Grell enough. My name actually fucking intimidates them because I come from a historical line
Don't
of
put
artists.
grill on it.
No, that's why I put Grell on it because Squirrel was piggybacking on my family's last name. Grell was my maiden name.
I
Grell was
get
my
that,
maiden name. Women change their fucking names since childhood. So
but
no,
you're right. I'm gonna
that's what
probably
they couldn't attack me on nothing. They couldn't attack me on nothing else. And so they tried to dox me saying I wasn't gorilla enough to be related to that doll. Not only am I gorilla enough, but my grandfather took over that company when Johnny passed away. So what the fuck do they mean not gorilla enough?
Well, that's what I'm
So
saying.
yeah,
That's
it's
what
like
I'm
people they
saying.
don't know fucking history. They don't know. They're just they talk up their fucking ass just to irritate you.
Well, you're grilling enough for it now, list, and you got
But
people that love
that's
you.
why I used my
Do it.
maiden name. That is why I used my maiden name. It was used because I am trying to start a nonprofit for children, and it was a good name to use for that purpose.
Go for it. Exactly.
Right.
Do
The
it.
end goal. But it
The end
gave them a
goal.
means to try to dox me. It gave them a means to try to dox me because there's a real name
You know
behind
what?
our mission.
But like I said, everybody on almost every side has been doxxed, correct?
Here's the
Ladies?
thing is I wasn't even fucking hiding. They doxed the narrator of a doll story, dumbasses.
Myself. I live at
Yeah.
416
Doxxed.
Shoestring Ridge, Gallipolis, Ohio. My number
Oh, goddamn shit, Block.
740-645-8622.
I'm slow. Can you write that down and send to me a text? I can send you a Christmas card.
I absolutely will.
I got memory problems. I'll never remember it.
I
Yeah,
will
yeah,
never
yeah.
remember
If
that.
you want a Christmas
Oh my
card,
gosh.
that's one creative way to get one. Why don't you send that to me in text? I can
No
actually send
shit.
you a Christmas card.
It's
That is so
also
funny.
a great way to
When I
get
used
a
to sit
pen
with
pal.
Dodge, when I used to sit with Dodge, he would give out his phone number and address and stuff like that. And he's
You
like,
must really
and
fucking
then
be lonely.
hold on. He wanted me to send him something. He goes, "You have my phone number." I was like, "Actually, I don't." He's like, "I've been doxing myself all this time." I go, "Yeah, I don't write shit down and I don't remember it. So you're gonna have to tell me what it is." So,
Yeah, I don't write
but
stuff
yeah,
down.
no,
I don't
I don't write
remember
shit
it.
down. I don't remember it, and I've got like a little dyslexic in numbers and stuff. So,
Well, I
yeah.
told my best friend, it's like as soon as we're worried about cells, I'm just gonna go ahead and dox myself to make it easy, and she's gonna get a PO box
Yeah, I get it.
so she can ship off things. We're
Yeah.
keeping her
And it
anonymous.
wouldn't
We
be
learned with
dumb
me.
not to.
We're keeping her anonymous. We didn't have a choice but to use Growl, not try to make this work. But
No,
she
you can
has a
do it.
choice. I can keep her hidden, and now I will keep her hidden. At least one of us gets to live in peace.
But the point is now you've already been doxxed.
No, I
Screw it.
haven't.
And
No, I
keep
have not been
going.
doxxed. No, I have not been doxxed. I've never confirmed
You
or
know what
denied
I'm talking
anything
about.
posted on here. They've attempted to dox me. They put out
That
information,
is
lots
what
of
I mean.
misinformation. They've even put out some friggin' deceased people's names trying to dox me. Yeah, the
Yeah,
family they say is
I
not
get
my
it.
family. I'm very much fucking related to. That's why I use that last name, Gorell, because we are trying to open a children's charity.
That's
Makes
why I
sense.
said.
We're
That's
trying to
why I
turn
said.
that whole demon shit around that they're fucking trying to strap on our legacy.
Right. And my other point is, don't let them. Don't do raggedy hands.
We're
Do
not.
other things.
We're not,
And
but we're
put
using the
blood
name.
down.
But we're using the name to start a nonprofit, and we're definitely not going to let those people that are using that doll to lure little children down to
Oh yeah.
Satan. We're not
Oh
going to let
yeah.
them get away with that shit.
Yeah. I get it, babe. That's what I was
There's a
saying.
lot of history that's going to be corrected in the next
All
couple
I
of
know
years.
is
Let's put it
flip
that
flop is
way.
making me hungry. Goddamn.
I know it, bitch. You're making me hungry.
So
I
yeah,
know.
there will be a lot of history corrected over the next
Oh,
couple of
by
years,
the
and
way, flip flop.
if you all go Google that topic about Annabelle, you'll notice a lot of the debunkers are just starting to write. They wrote the majority of the stuff has been written in just the last year about that couple. So yeah, the
Mm.
true history is going to catch up to their daughter, the scam artist.
Right.
I get it.
Flip flop.
Aveline, did you say something to me?
Yes, I did, Angel.
What?
Um, you know how we all make turkeys and stuff like that
Uh huh.
for Christmas and Thanksgiving, right? Save the bones, and you can make bone broth with it.
Oh, I do. I love bone broth. Yes. That's actually what I'm using today in my vegetable soup.
Exactly.
It is the best. Yes. And it's
Yeah.
healthy.
And right now, turkey and chicken. Oh yeah, all day long. That's the best thing for you.
I
Really sick.
just got a picture of the new doll's bottom section.
Oh God.
Show it.
Is that that?
Show
No,
it.
Show it.
not yet.
Show it for the hussies. Show it for the hussies.
Not yet. Not yet.
I gotta see if I can show it. Just a second. I'm chilling. Just a minute. Let me get situated here so I can just show them.
Now, Angel, you talked her into something. Damn it.
I know. I know.
Oh, there's not enough
And
to tell anything yet. This is the process. Just a let's see here.
yeah, but that gives away our joke.
What's
You
wrong
gonna
with
have
my
to
screen?
rearrange that damn picture because I'm still seeing orange.
Wrong with my screen. Just I'm
Yeah,
looking for
she's
something
got.
here.
It's
I
got
don't
to
know
be
what's
a
wrong with my
filter.
screen.
She has. She probably has a
Put a
filter
filter
on
on.
Trying to
on
just a minute.
the.
I'm doing it right there. Okay, now
There it
let's
is.
see
There it
here.
is.
That's
Filters
not
off.
it. Let me see. No, that no.
And that's a bag,
Stop
so
it.
y'all can't see
That's
what
what we're
that is.
looking at. Okay, now where is it? Boop, 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 boop.
She told me it was gonna be a fat suit. She told me it
Oh,
was gonna be a fat suit. I forgot about that.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Maybe a chubby.
Size.
I
Now
love that.
see, she's funny as shit.
I
I
told you I wasn't
swear
giving nothing
you're.
away yet.
I swear you're making my doll, aren't you?
Not yet, Angel.
You saw what I named. You saw what I named Squirrel on my phone. She's Yarn Queen, so I wasn't giving nothing
Well,
away.
that's another one. That's another one. Wait a minute, guys. Y'all can do this. If you want her to make a doll like you in her, like in your image or whatever, or even a funny image, you could turn around for even her to use in her shows. You could turn around and tell her even the slightest bit about you, or
I
tell her
already
what you
got
want
people
it to
trying
look
to get me
like.
to make their dolls, Aveline. I don't need you to like be promoting this. Please, don't do this to me. Don't do
She's
this
like,
to
don't
me
do
because I'll have a bunch more people ask.
it.
No, we're already back. We're backlogged on the work we're doing. I'm
We
gonna
can
probably
do
have
it
two dolls coming
together.
out at once
Hell, I'll
because
even make
she's working
voodoo
on that
dolls
one,
for you.
and she's working very quickly on that one. I gotta fix the one I'm currently sitting with, and it's gonna probably take me as long to fix this one as it takes her to put out the next one, which is gonna probably come to me perfect.
I can make
You know what I'm
voodoo
saying?
dolls if you want.
So yeah, I have faith that the next one's gonna come out funny as hell, and it's gonna be perfect. Whereas this one needs a few adjustments.
Yeah, that one
They don't
does.
always come to me perfectly how we need them. All right, sometimes
That
I've
one
had
does.
to do a few tweaks on. Like I said, I'm the design part. They come to me naked. I make them clothes. I give them personality. I give them props. I give them all that stuff. So she is the crafter. She does the, we discussed it. She does the bodying of it. She does the core of it, the foundation for me. I can't do what she does. That woman is talented.
Oh, by
That's
the
why
way,
she's my
flip flop.
partner.
When you get a chance, flip flop.
Yes,
Save
ma'am.
save the bottom of the celery.
I
Stick
do.
it in water
I'm
and
throwing it
it'll
in a bag.
grow. Huh?
I'm throwing it in a bag to save it.
Save it and it'll grow. You
And
can
Abby,
plant
that's the
I
thing.
save it to put it in my stock.
so
Abby, that's the thing is,
Now, see, I
Abby,
tried to grow celery here in Ohio a couple summers ago, and they looked beautiful, but they tasted awful. And I looked it up, and they said it's something with our weather.
yeah, it might be.
yeah.
Celery can't grow here, so yeah,
What
that's
about
probably why
onions?
never. But that is, I mean, yeah, if I could grow it, I wouldn't in a heartbeat.
Okay, there you go.
That means I shouldn't even try to grow celery, huh?
Depending on where she
I'll
is,
hurt
You're in
your
Oregon. You may have it.
you
No,
might be
she's in
able to
Oregon
have it.
too.
Are you in
Isn't Flip
Oregon,
Flop in Oregon? No, Lady M's in Oregon, not Flip Flop.
lady? Yeah, Lady Mo.
I'm in Ohio, right on the Ohio-West Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. And it also might be.
Giggles. Look up Mothman and Silver Bridge. That's where I live.
I know what
I know
Mothman
where
is. I know.
Mothman is.
Yeah, I
The
know
Silver
exactly.
Bridge is where I live.
Yeah. And Abby, see, that's the thing about me and Squirrel, my yarn queen. That's the thing about us is I can't do what she does, and I'm smart enough to know that, but she can't do what I do either.
Right.
So together, that's why we pulled her. So that's why we're a collaboration. Because I already know that's why I have her doing those, because I know that like nobody's gonna be able to just knock off our work.
Exactly.
It's not something they'll be able to closely replicate it, but they can't just knock off our work. Our stuff are signature pieces. So yeah, no, I'll be working on the one that she just gave me because she did that one in a hurry and it didn't turn out right. She did that one in a week, and normally they take 3 weeks. So yeah, so she did that one in a week, and by next week she's gonna probably have that new one because she's getting really fast at these.
There you go.
Well, the more she's doing them, the faster she's getting at them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
So yeah.
eventually you can get her helpers too.
Oh, I know. That's what we already talked about. That she's got a couple girls, and
Yeah.
So yeah, and we already know where this is going. Like I said, if we make the patterns, then we can actually provide those to where that merch can help the most.
And if you want to, you can even make them all grannies. That way it's nothing more than still grannies.
And I told my best friend, is I would be willing to loan the Grill name for a nonprofit charity for kids.
Yeah.
I'd be more than happy to put the Grill name on that, which might help this a little bit more.
Exactly. And remember, the meanies are now gone, so therefore you can and not have a problem.
Meanies aren't gone. I know exactly that the person started this shit is part of somebody else's army. I've already figured it all out. I'm not starting no more beef. I'm just fucking ignoring them. I'm just fucking ignoring it.
Too.
I know who's trying to dox me though, and it's like I'm not really hiding though. I'm not really fucking hiding. That's the point. I can handle my own.
You have somebody who's asking for a box.
I'm trying to hide someone. There's a difference.
Somebody want a box, my love. I can't bring them up. You don't have me as mom.
Got it.
Hi, Mama Kay.
Hey,
are you up yet?
There she is.
Hey, girlfriend.
Oh, flip flops in the
Hey,
box.
y'all. What y'all doing?
All right, the other one out.
Oh, Libby, what you making?
American Honey, can you request again? Because I said yes, you didn't come up.
Oh, that sounds yummy.
Let me write it down.
American Honey needs to send me another request.
So good.
Oh, that is good. I've been busy working. I just did a tumbler, y'all. And while it was going on, I was shampooing the carpets and cleaning my baseboards and stuff. Let me show y'all.
Damn, you're with it today.
I know, right? For once in my life.
I need your energy, Mama Kay.
Look, torn between looking
that.
like a snack and eating one. Oh, my camera's dirty. It's been in my pocket. But it's
Don't
got
worry
the
about
little
it.
Debbie cakes on it.
Those are cute.
Mama Kay, don't laugh at me, but I'm a cheapskate. I'm a cheapskate bad. Here is my Dollar Tree. I spent $4.
Penny,
It sucks ass.
They
So,
all
Libby,
do.
you can engrave on anything. I just put it in
Yeah,
my
you
laser
can.
engraving machine.
You know, I need to order another one. I had a custom one made about 4 years back of a Yeti for my husband with Dodgers on it, but the
Uh huh.
lid broke on it. So he needs a new one. I need a custom Dodger one.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Um, what color are the Dodgers? I mean, we ordered a bunch of them
Blue,
in bulk.
blue
Blue.
I
and
just,
red, right? Blue, red, and white. Aren't they
Yeah,
white,
blue,
blue?
red, and white.
huh?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
maybe
just figured I'd play with it and see. I'm gonna do a Christmas vacation one that has all the sayings on it.
That would be fun.
That's fun.
I know, right?
I just came up with some ideas for you.
For what?
For you. There's a lot
Oh,
of
for me? Oh,
people
send me ideas. I love
that
ideas.
so. The ones you
supernatural.
do
Well,
are
she
engraved. They're
hey,
not. They're not
she missed the
vinyl.
idea of us making those dolls or those
Oh,
hand
uh-oh.
puppets. We know we make
Oh my
ops hand
God.
puppets, right? And we make them to where they're generic, and
Giggles.
then everybody can iron the faces they want on their own hand puppet.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
You could also, wait a minute, there's also something
That
else
way
you
we
could
could
do.
all have
You could
puppets, and
work,
everybody wouldn't have to hit me up for dolls.
you could
There you
work with
go.
Mama Kay and send her images of your dolls. Okay.
Hmm.
The ones you've got the ones you've got in the videos right now. That's it, right? Then you turn
Hmm.
around and she prints them on cups and y'all split the cost.
Let me get merch. I
Yeah,
have a
there's
Cricut for
merch.
making t-shirts. Yeah, I already
There's
have.
Yeah,
I have a
merch.
Cricut for making
I have
t-shirts
all of
and
that too.
merch.
I have a big laser engraving machine, and so I do like wood cuts. I do custom ornaments, like all kind of stuff, and then it engraves on
Well, we'll
metal and
probably
things.
we might need to hook up with you later, like when we want to get some Ass Dad merch or something because he hits
That's
it
what
big.
I'm saying.
Look, I can make hats, Giggle. I can
That's
make
what I'm
hats.
Make Ass Dad
saying.
hats for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could promote Ass Dad to begin with
And
and see how that
we can
works.
make I can customize the purses
T-shirts,
Abby,
that go on
we don't
there.
everything.
care about Ass Dad. We don't care about Ass Dad. Maybe we should try by promoting Ass Dad on here and see how that works out. Since I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah.
If somebody steals Ass Dad, they steal fucking Ass Dad. Like I said, they're stealing everything I make, and that's a problem for me.
You could
I
Libby,
also
make
did I
everything
show you the
original.
Grinch finished?
I make
you
everything
could ask
by
Craig at
hand
that point.
and out of my head
Did you
originally.
see
So
him
yeah, I don't want
finished?
people stealing
I
this
don't know
shit.
if you did or not show me.
Hold on, let me show it to you. He turned
Yeah,
out really
those would
cute.
be some cool ideas. Because that
Hang
would
on.
be
Like I
merch
said,
for
I
you
don't mind.
and her.
Everything you do turns
Like I
out
said,
to be good
let's make Ass Dad big. Let's make Ass Dad
Look
big, and then I'll worry
at
about
him.
the rest of my characters and my story.
There you
Oh,
go.
there you
Because
go.
Ass Dad's not
Oh,
even
this
part of my
is so
story. He's not even a
That's
good.
character.
cool.
Isn't he
So
cute?
good.
It's got the tree at the
A
bottom.
pretty
So cute.
vendor company.
Isn't that cute?
That's
Here's
That is
actually
so
puddings.
good. I love that.
Welcome, Grinches.
there you go.
Now I gotta figure out. I'm making a sign. It says and the stockings were hung, and I got like cabinet. I guess it's like the cabinet knobs or whatever, the round ones and stuff to put on here, and I gotta figure out how to space them apart.
That would be good.
I'm not
S-
doing nothing this year because I'm injured.
See,
You can do it.
I just gotta figure that out. And the stockings were hung.
Good too.
It's kind of plain right now, but I'll fix it up.
I
I'll
like
put
Oh
it.
my lord.
some snowflakes and stuff on it. You know, make it a
That
little
would be cool. That would be cool.
Christmassy.
Yes.
Yeah, Abby, I'm all about
I'm not doing
ideas. Send
nothing.
me what you got,
See, I got all kinds of ideas. Problem
girl.
is,
Send
I
them my
can't
way.
do some of them. I can't do them
Like I said,
myself. So
we
what
just
the
told you
hell?
our
Might as
idea
well
to
give
get
them
everybody
y'all.
to give everybody a group craft. To give
Exactly.
everybody a group craft hand puppets.
Mm-hmm.
And I do graphics, so I mean, gosh,
Heck
maybe,
yeah.
so
I think
I
hand puppets would be fun as a group. I don't want to do all the work. Everybody else can be their own characters and have their own hand puppets.
well, the other
My
thing is,
nephew loves dinosaurs, so I made him this like layered dinosaur thing. It's like a layered dinosaur scene that I'm gonna give him because he like loves dinos.
my grandson likes dinos.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Oh, that's
cool.
nice.
isn't that cool?
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, so I made that for him the other day. I got all kind of stuff going, y'all. I try to stay busy.
I do that stuff if I can figure out what I gotta get.
You were the one that dodged. you're the one that dodge stalks, right?
And he
You're the
keeps
one
showing
probably
my
He's
minor
stalking your
docked
son.
friend.
several.
Okay.
He has docked several,
Yeah.
including Angel.
I just try
Yeah,
to keep
yeah,
this
he's got,
straight so like I don't hook on the wrong people.
yeah.
Just make
And
sure.
I mean, he
Again,
dragged me for how many days?
416 Shoestring Ridge, Gallipolis, Ohio. My number is 740-645-8626.
I love you to
I
death.
wish a
he
motherfucker would.
he just keeps showing
And
pictures of
she
my
has
minor
a knife
son,
in
and
her
I don't. That's what
hand.
I have a like. I have a big problem with that, with him showing photos of my minor child.
Yeah, that one kind of
Yeah.
bothers me.
That one really
Nobody
bothers
should do
me.
that.
I mean, he can say and do whatever he wants to about me, but my
Fucking.
son didn't ask for anything. He didn't do anything to you, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quit showing photos of
Well,
him
that's like that.
from
Yeah.
private
That's
messages
like
that
my
were sent
best
in
friend.
private to Bear, you know?
Well, unfortunately, that's going to happen because of the person you sent him to, because he's a jerk.
Well, I
Well,
didn't
she
send them to
sent them
him.
to
I sent them to
Bear.
her. I
She
just
sent
didn't
them to
think,
Bear.
yeah,
That's my
What?
point.
Say me, Abby.
Yes.
I just didn't dream that she would do that, but here we sit, you
Abby.
know?
There you go. What, baby doll?
Abby. I told you that's why Yarn Queen has too many kids around her. That's why we're protecting her.
I get that.
That's why you can't trust. You can't trust these
Listen,
men around
you
your kids.
can't
They do this
trust
type of
them.
shit. And yeah, Barry is complicit. I've been
It's
saying
not
Bear's
that, just
complicit. She's
that.
not innocent.
No, we've seen a whole different
She's
side of her
complicit.
than we knew existed, but to each their own, you know?
You don't have to be nasty about it. You know what I mean?
Karma will
I
get
Yeah.
them.
don't share. Look,
If you're a bad
guys,
person, karma gets
I
you.
don't share shit of what people send me, no
I mean,
matter
I
what
don't
it
either.
is.
What's the point?
No matter what it is. I had a friend share a picture to me of her child, right?
Hmm.
She also sent it to one other person. That one other person called CPS on her after her husband passed away, and he was a law enforcement, right? They literally, she sent that picture to that person. That person called CPS on that woman,
That's
right?
insane.
It was
Like I said, that's why I'm
ridiculous.
protecting my best friend
Three
because she's got little
three
kids
days
around her
after,
situation.
3 days after her husband died, she got told, went to tell the lady, to tell her that her husband had died. They'd been friends forever, right? Next thing you know, the husband called CPS. 3 days later, they showed up after the husband passed away. He was killed in the line of duty.
That sucks.
That's unfortunate. That's so
And
sad.
that is in real life, not TikTok.
Mhm.
Right.
That's what's fucked up. So I don't share shit
Nope.
with anybody.
And Davy, that's exactly why I'm hiding my best friend because she is surrounded by little kids. And I do not think this. I think that real life psychopaths crawl out of this app onto people's little kids' lives. I don't want that happen.
I mean,
She's
Yeah.
hidden,
that's
and I
very,
don't have
that's
no little. I have
very
zero little
smart.
kids around me, and I'm mean.
Well,
You know
that
what I
too.
say to that?
That too.
I
On
say,
that too.
bitches ain't
Shit.
shit and they ain't saying nothing. 100 motherfuckers can't tell
Just
you
can't
nothing.
tell me
Right.
nothing.
Bees in a trap,
Like I
bees
said,
in a trap.
bees in the bees in the
That's
trap.
I just
But
hear.
you know, if
What's
they
the
come
next song we
if
need to
they
hear
come
Giggles
looking for
sing?
me, if they come looking for me, it's a whole different situation as if they come looking for her. You know what I mean?
Right.
If they
Right.
come looking for
Yeah.
me, there's gonna be a lot of problems. They come looking for her, she gotta hide a bunch of kids and protect herself.
Oh,
So yeah,
exactly.
Yep.
no, it's two
Exactly.
different households, two different situations. She's gonna stay hidden.
Well, you're such a
So
great
yeah, no,
friend,
that's
that's
why
for
I'm the one
sure.
that.
I
So
get
this
it.
did not end up being what we thought it was gonna be, Angel. We thought both of us
I
were
know.
gonna be able to giggle and have fun with you on here.
Well, now we
This didn't
can.
end up being what we thought it would be at all.
Now all of us, we find you funny. We love our giggles. Why the fuck
Absolutely.
not use it?
You
You
know what I
know?
told her last night? You told her last night. I said maybe I'm in a group that'll be safe enough that you can actually have a TikTok someday, and I'll be able to give you one of my accounts. That's what I said to her last night. I was like, maybe there will be a point in time I can give you one of these accounts, and you can actually have fun with us on TikTok.
Well, as long as she never shows
But
her
you know,
face. You
No,
know,
she'll never show up. She didn't even feel comfortable
I don't
having you guys hear her voice when
look.
she's on the phone with me.
I'd show
And you notice I
mine,
changed her name
but the
to
only
Yarn
way
Queen a
you
while
see
back
it,
too, so nobody was gonna know her name.
but see, the only way you see my face, right,
Uh-huh.
is in the graphics that
Uh-huh.
I've used. Certain graphics.
I've even trained myself to not say her name at all, so
I
I don't
know.
slip.
I get it.
Her name's not even
I
her
Yeah,
name
wouldn't
in
that's
my
do it.
hard to
phone
do.
anymore.
I wouldn't do it at that point.
Oh, I'm
Right.
not gonna slip. I've been practicing for a whole year not to dox my best friend on this app.
Correct
So
account.
my
When you
partner
make
is to
the
stay
account,
secret. My
tell
partner is
her
staying secret.
when she
Super
makes the
secret.
Well, don't you wish somebody would have kept you
Oh
after
yeah.
you women have had your children targeted? Don't you wish somebody would have kept you secret?
Yes.
No
Well,
kids around me. They're not. They have
My
no
daughter
weakness
is
here.
not scared of
No weakness.
anything.
Nothing.
To be honest, my daughter is not
Yeah. Well, they
scared
got
of
no
anything.
weakness over here.
But she's been doxxed.
They can't
My
target my
daughter
little
is
ones.
doxxed. My daughter has been
Yeah.
doxxed by this app. But she'll show her face. Okay.
yeah.
The only
They'd
thing
probably bring
is
my youngest back in
she's
5 seconds.
epileptic. She's epileptic.
Oh
I've
gosh.
had.
Yeah, and
I've
has
had
seizures.
people actually show up. I've had people actually show up off these free fucking marketing apps. Okay.
Oh yeah, they can.
I've had them pull up. Oh, I have.
Yeah.
I've had people send pictures of my house to my phone saying a favor, but they've tried it.
And if you're in the street, you can't fucking touch them.
These ain't new behaviors. I'm telling you, we've been going through this shit in our town for at least 8 years now. The same games, except for it's not Facebook, it's TikTok now.
Yep.
Yeah,
And some of
Facebook
I'm
was
just
them are
sick of these
horrible
games because
for.
these
NTP.
people are morons. They're morons. They're playing the same fucking games as Antifa played 8 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
about to say. Some of them are Antifa as well.
They think
Goodness.
that like people haven't figured out the game yet.
Mm-mm.
Well, ladies, I'm gonna jump down and get back to it. I just want to hop in and say hello, and I hope you all are having a wonderful day.
I
We
am. Thank
are,
you
we
for joining.
are.
Good
I
Yes.
get
Have a good
American
day,
Dolls
Mama
today.
Kay.
I'm chopping, but bye, babe. Love you.
Bye, babe. Love you too. Bye, Angel. Bye, Showbell.
Bye, Mama
Abby,
Kay.
Giggles.
There you go.
So everybody got
But
big
yeah, there's
plans
a lot.
today.
Not
I'm
really.
going shopping in a
Our
little bit.
plans today.
I have to get
We have.
motivated to put up the rest of my Christmas decorations.
Lucky.
I actually hadn't bought much for my grandkids, so I'm about to go online and get it.
Yeah, I gotta hurry on that because of the shipping.
Nah, they
Nah.
don't care about waiting. You know,
Well, we got two weeks until Christmas now. 2 weeks until
something like that.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't go shopping till the week
I'm
of.
not even worried about this year.
I don't go shopping at all. Everybody gets an envelope with cash.
Nice.
I don't
That's
do
what I'm
that
doing
shit.
too.
Well,
Hello.
mine
We don't got no
are
more stores to shop at. They closed them all.
flip flop. Mine are 8, 6, 5, and 2. Right at
Oh,
2 years old.
littles.
I've got little
So she
grandchildren, but
has
you know
to
what?
shop.
They
That's
get
all my
money too.
grandbabies.
Because they have
They get
everything
money.
they want to go get them something else, they can go get it. If not, they can put it in their savings account.
Yeah, I
There you
get that.
go.
Yep.
Mine
Never
just
go wrong
arrived
with
today,
cash. I
but
do cash as well.
the other day,
Cash makes everybody happy.
Let me tell you something I did with my kids ever since they were born, and that's what's made them good with money because I was never good with money. But when they were little, every Christmas and their birthday, anybody that gave them money, they got the other half went into savings account.
that's a good idea.
My
Yeah.
youngest,
Yeah.
like he goes to buy something, he wants us to buy something silly, and I'm like, we'll use your money, and he's like, man, never mind. He don't want
Well,
to use
see,
his money.
that's what I did with my son, and he's a penny pincher now.
I'm a
Uh,
penny pincher.
the other damn thing is with my grandbabies, I gave them banks with their initial, and every time mommy or daddy or the tooth fairy or whatever, because they're all little, gives them money, it goes in that little bank, and then
Aveline.
they take it
There's
to a
nothing
savings
wrong with being
account.
a penny pincher. I've been out of work now for 5
On it.
years and living off my savings off those pennies I pinched.
You don't know.
Nothing
Let me
wrong with
tell
being a
you
penny
about penny
pincher.
pinching. I made my own windshield wiper fluid the other day. You want to talk
Ooh,
about penny pinching?
damn right.
Didn't know that was
Pictures.
possible.
My
Saw
kids,
before
my
this
kids
guy.
call me the cheapest person they've ever met. My kids do. They call me the cheapest person they've ever
They,
met.
he would get all like the ketchup packs at the store at the restaurants, and he'd go and put them in his ketchup bottle.
Again, I don't like ketchup, so I mean, I might if I like ketchup.
I was gonna say, I bet
Yeah,
you
but
did.
still, you got to use it for certain things. You can still use it for certain
Oh my
things
gosh,
that
I
you
am
don't like
not
use
good.
of.
I make the money, and my husband is the one that saves it and spends it and pays the bills because I would just spend it.
When
I
my
So
have,
daughters were teenagers, I
we can't
started
afford to do
shopping.
that.
yeah.
When my daughters were teenagers, I either wore uniforms or the clothes I wore, right, that they would steal normally. I bought all my clothes out of thrift stores. That's why they called me
Yeah.
the cheapest person they ever met. Because I
Nah.
realized that I was not going to keep nothing because they steal it from me. So I just started buying all my clothes second hand so they'd leave them the fuck alone.
I
I
haven't
still
had a
wasn't
new pair
safe,
of shoes in
not
probably
safer.
7 years.
I had all boys, so I've never
Flip flops are
experienced
falling
that.
apart.
No, I had to buy
Like
a
I said,
pair of
I
flip
had to do
flops.
that. Otherwise, like, why am I? As soon as they hit puberty, as soon as they hit my size, they were stealing my clothing.
That's why when East burnt them Crocs, I was like, no, I would have paid to ship them here.
Flip flop. The last pair I bought of shoes were a pair of Croc flip flops.
Hell yeah, them are good.
My
I
I have a pair of
recently,
Croc
my
high
one
heels.
of the pups ate one of mine, and I now have to go and buy them again. And it's been 5 years, and I'm like, damn it.
I recently bought my first pair of shoes for myself. It's like, I have daughters who both have the same size feet as me, so their feet are slightly bigger. And
Yeah,
so it's funny because they're a lot shorter than me with bigger feet. But yeah, they're slightly bigger feet than me. So I'd have my children breaking all my shoes for me. So I never
of
bought
course.
new shoes because as soon as my kids could wear
Same
my
with
size, they
mine.
were breaking my shoes in for me. So they'd
Same with
steal my
mine.
clothes and I would steal their used shoes.
Right.
Yeah. I'd
I
buy
get
them
that.
new shoes just so I could take their used ones.
I get that, but my daughter has bigger size than I am now. So it's
No,
like
it was
shit. Now I
perfect.
can't see.
My kids' feet were perfect for breaking in my shoes because they were just slightly bigger than my feet, so my shoes came perfectly broken in. I loved
Well,
my
mine
kids'
are like
hands on
a
shoes. They
five.
were perfect.
Mine are like a 5 right now, and my daughters are
Yeah.
6.5 to a 7, and I'm like, damn, I'm screwed.
I attribute to my feet to be in such a beautiful shape because my kids broke in my shoes for me.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey,
Blisters.
Mississippi, how we in love?
But no, that's one thing is like if my kids still call me this, well, hey, I got some hand me down shoes. Like, bring them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
not gonna
yeah.
say no to my kids' shoes because shoes one are expensive and
Shit,
two,
I haven't
I
bought
don't
socks
like
in
breaking
years. Old socks. I mean, they're still good. You just grow out of them.
Hell, and if they're
I
mismatched,
get
it
new
don't
socks. Socks
matter
are
if
stupid.
it's
Yeah, I wear
numbered.
the myth. Yes.
And if they're mismatched, it don't matter, does it?
Oh,
I like my sweat broken in because then they're all soft and broken in, and my shoes broken in.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
don't
yeah.
like those items being scratchy.
Nah. Wear the hell out of them
That's what
until
that's
then.
what that's what young that's what daughters are for though. They break in that stuff you don't want to break in yourself.
I wore a sweater yesterday for the first time in a long time. I've had this sweater for 30 years. Damn thing still looks gorgeous. And my neighbor goes, damn, you look pretty. I went, well, thank you. And I've had that
That's
thing
always nice of you.
forever. And it's comfy. It's comfy
I'm so
sweater.
surprised, Matt. I'm surprised no moths got it. Moths have been
Nah,
getting mine. I pulled out a
I
bunch of them,
picked
found out
it
they
up.
became moth food.
I
I
put
hate
mine
that
up.
too. A nice sweater that you really like, and you break it out and it's got a bunch of holes in it.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
have
I'll
get
to
it
go
too
get new
often.
clothes because I've lost a lot of weight, and I hate clothes shopping
Oh,
because I
me
try to
too.
find
Oh, me
comfortable
too.
clothes. You
okay.
know,
So I've got a question. You guys are intelligent and very smart women. So I
I
have
think
a
they do.
T-shirt that I must have fallen asleep with gum in my mouth, and I didn't realize it until after I washed it and dried it. So it's like, but it's up underneath, like it's on the inside. Is
Well, the
there
way
like
to
a
get
trick
them
to
out.
get that out?
rubbing
Yes,
alcohol.
rubbing alcohol, or ice cube.
Oh, okay. I never heard of the rubbing out. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. Pays
There you go.
pays to know a witch. Just like if you ask for medical, I can tell you how to make a poultice that'll stop certain things and cure it.
You can make a poultice out of. I was
Or
telling somebody that another time when I
if
talked to
you
them, they said
now
mosquito
wait
bites.
a
I told them, I
minute.
said, make a bread
Giggles
poultice.
doesn't like cigarettes, but if you smoke, you can also use it, the tobacco, and wet it and put it on the sting, bee sting.
No, I
And
put bread on before I put tobacco.
well, I know, but
Because
it's a way of
when the bread dries, it pulls out all the venom.
yeah, it's a way of doing it.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of things I can teach too. Y'all were talking about doing a recipe. I'm gonna make a different TikTok for that and do some recipes, but I'll follow all of y'all first.
Well,
Yeah,
this
you'll
stuff
have to
needs to
let
be
us
taught,
know.
otherwise. This stuff needs
Well,
to be taught, otherwise.
what I'll do is put it on this account and say, if you want to follow me here, here's the other link. So there you go. That's what I'll do.
And
That
that's the
way,
thing is, we're wasting our time on this app with all this and do anything, and we're being bad examples to children when we're letting all this knowledge that we have collectively just disappear out of history. You know,
you can't do that.
we should be spending this time, teaching our stuff to the
Yeah,
future
but
generation. But
even
instead, we're
still,
just
there's a
groveling
lot.
like a bunch of fucking hens. It don't make sense.
Even still, there's a lot of generation right now. Even now, that do not want to listen to the.
Everybody's talking.
Nobody wants to listen to the wise old grannies anymore. You know,
I
but
know.
there's still a few that do. So you never.
Then they just call you crazy.
Well, no. Wait a minute. You're really not crazy, okay? Think about it. How
Oh, I'm
many of
crazy.
you
Oh, I'm
have
crazy.
seen?
Trust me.
No, I get that. How many of y'all have seen the Barbies that are all the big thing,
Anatomically
big
correct.
boobies,
It's
anatomically
correct.
correct Barbie dolls?
I haven't
Right.
seen those.
Yeah.
Well, they even have gothic ones. They have uh
Yeah.
what? Tales from the Crypt type stuff, horror,
Oh yeah,
whatever.
there's a whole line of adult
There's a whole line of it.
fun
She's really not behind the times. Adding a
thing.
dick to a crocheted doll is not behind the times. Because even
No.
17-year-olds will buy that shit and
It's
laugh.
artwork.
Yes,
It's artwork.
exactly.
Art. If it's controversial, it's art.
Right.
Remember back
That's
in
why
the
TikTok
Pregnant Barbie
strike
came
me.
out and they crashed out on that back in the day?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
That's what I was
That's
You
why
doing.
remember
TikTok
the
can't strike me.
controversy on the Pregnant Barbie?
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh
like
yeah,
I
that's
told
what I was
Angel,
doing.
if TikTok tried to get me, tried to do anything to me, art, I'm protected legally with art, right? And I have a heavy background in art classes, so I can prove I'm a fucking artist. So it's not just
Well,
somebody saying, "Oh, I'm trying to beat the system." It's a fucking artist who's putting dicks on a platform. That's art. They're gonna have to not look.
come on. There's still people that look. You know that.
Like I said, but
You know?
if you don't like Statue of David, don't fucking look at him. He's art.
Well,
Freedom of speech, artistic. I mean, do we not have artistic freedoms and rights? I'm standing up for something, even though people don't see that I am. I really am.
oh, I get it. And I
Freedoms
have a replica of
and
their mothers.
still
I was
seems,
like,
as silly as
yeah.
it seems, I have legal rights to not be silenced when I do this.
Oh, I get
Like
that.
I said, I'm just somebody was desperate to silence me, and I said I won't fucking be silenced. If you fucking try to silence me, I will get louder and I will impose my legal rights, which I have.
There you go.
And there's somebody trying to silence me, and I'm coming out bigger and louder
Well,
with my
hang
art.
on.
So yeah, I couldn't sing because everything I was
Here, but
singing was
I'm
reported, and they were
Evelyn.
kidding me on
Yeah.
technicality. So yeah, no, I'm just getting louder about my right to be heard, and it may look silly, but I'm stating I'm making points here. You know, these are lessons I am teaching that we have rights, and no well free. When are we gonna learn that one? True. Think of all the women throughout history. The ones that were told no and did it anyway are the ones that make history.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So no, I plan on this being a fight between me and TikTok if they had an issue with my dolls, which they have not. So there you go. Art wins. I was curious and now I know. Art wins. Isn't that nice to know? We still have some artistic freedoms. You can put an eggplant on your dolls if you want to.
Very true.
I'm not gatekeeping. But I'll still know I was the first one to do it. On TikTok, at least.
That is true.
Yeah. And it's art. That's what I had to explain that. It's art. I have freedoms as an artist. Like, it's no different as if I was showing my sketches of male form, you know?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, somebody would be like, oh, she's a slut. Look at what she does. All she does is paint pictures of naked dudes. They can say that all they fucking want.
Well,
But
now
that's
they
art.
have photographers. They do this photos. It's called boudoir.
Yeah.
For women, and you would never, that never existed before, but they go and do those photos for their husbands and stuff like that, and times have changed, and it's a different kind of art.
Yeah, and our Constitution and our, just like religious freedoms, are artistic freedoms. You don't have to look at their artwork if it's offensive to you. But it's art. You better appreciate the legal right to be able to do that.
And I agree. I like it. I just move along and go about my day, and I don't look at it. I don't participate
Yep.
in it. It's that simple.
Yeah. And like I said, we're a couple of artists and we're just flexing our freedoms and we're trying to create a nonprofit.
Well, I got to go, guys. I've got to go listen to phone calls for my work, and we'll talk to y'all later.
You have a great day. I got to figure out what we're going to
Have a
do.
good day.
Have a great day. Bye. Bye, Flip Flop. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Abby.
Giggles, I gotta get going too. My husband just got
That's
home.
fine. I probably need to figure out what we're going to eat.
you.
And you guys all have a good.
Thanks for coming up, Shabo.
You're welcome. I enjoyed it. It was a good live.
Well, now you know I'm more normal than you think. I'm not that perverted. I'm just trying to make some points here that, if we're silenced, when does that end? If we start letting them censor us, where does it end?
I'm listening. I'm just cooking.
You just cooking? Hey, Abby, what are you doing? She dipped. Yeah, it's like 1 o'clock here. It's 12:42 here. I should be dipping.
2 here. It's almost 4 o'clock.
How could it be that late there when you're near me?
I'm in Ohio.
Oh, okay. Not Iowa.
Yeah, I'm in the Silver Bridge. Remember Silver Bridge, Mouthman. Look it up.
Yeah. I'm like everyone else. I get those two mixed up. One's near us and one's not.
Yes. Well, my part is actually Appalachian.
So you're there where all the creepy screams come out of the woods.
Yes.
Do you believe in all that, or are you afraid of the woods?
I'm not afraid of anything. Mostly, afraid of death and losing my kids. But other than that, I'm really not afraid of much.
So you like to go out in the woods despite all the rumors,
Oh, yeah,
too.
honey, I hunt.
Yeah,
So, I get out there before the sun comes up.
I'm most comfortable out in the woods, and we got all those rumors of Bigfoot here. When the only thing you got
Right. Which we're getting a lot of bears here locally. We're getting some black bears coming in a lot of sightings.
Been having any problems with them yet?
No. Just like the deer, they want to get hit by cars, but other than that.
Oh, y'all, sorry, my son called.
Oh, that's okay, honey.
We started having such a problem with the wildcats. They started spotting the wildcats in our neighborhood when I was a kid.
Oh, wow, yeah. They're starting to see those on some trail cams. Some of my hunting buddies have them, but
Mm.
They don't really bother. I mean, you just see them at nighttime, and you'll hear them at night sometimes, but
Oh
they
yeah.
haven't started coming up around people yet.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
wildcat.
we
I'm
have
more
them.
worried about those wildcats and the bears. I think
We
a
have them
wildcat would come
certain
after me
areas,
before a
but we
bear
don't
would.
have them right where I'm at, so I'm pretty good. But a couple of years back, we had that flood with Harvey, right? Animals that are rescued, and I'm talking tigers and shit like that.
Yeah.
They ended up getting out, and they had to round the.
Yeah. How do you call that in? Hey, there's some wild, exotic
Yeah,
animals
there's a
running
wild
around our
tiger
local
down the
neighborhood.
street. Can you come pick it the fuck up? I kid you not. When we did this, we had Harvey, right? Um, one of the neighborhood behind me flooded. Okay, quite a bit up to like second story houses. You know, the top level, and they did not. People were staying in the top levels of their home. Well, this lady calls the police department. It's at night. Her house is completely flooded by floodwaters. Calls the police department. She says, I need some help and I need to be rescued. They said, well, we're not rescuing anyone at night. She goes, well, I've got an alligator that is trying to get to the
Oh
city.
shit!
And they literally told her, because in Texas, you cannot shoot gators, right? So they kind of commented about, well, if it gets to the second floor, do you have a pew pew? She said yes. They said, aim, shoot. We give you clearance. We'll deal with the crap later.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't care who it is, if it's a human or an animal. If they're coming at me or my kids, I'm pew pewing. I'll
Oh,
ask
no
questions later.
shit. No shit. The damn thing was, it came through the window of her
Oh my
home.
god, how scary!
Yeah, and
I probably would
she's
have
like,
tried to
I
ride it.
can be I
My
can be
dumbass.
secure. It's not gonna come up to the second, all the way up to the second floor. And she was right. It didn't go all the way up. But that damn thing was climbing up the stairs. So she locked herself sitting at her side. In case. That was it. She's like, mm-mm. But yeah,
Crazy.
that story went through my town in the newspaper and over TV. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Uh-huh. Considering two doors down was a nursing facility for women that were severely disabled. And she's going, thank
Oh
God it was
no.
me and not them. Well, they had already evacuated them.
Oh
But
well, good.
still, you think about it, it's crazy. But yeah, they had up to the attics in their homes or the rooftops.
Hmm.
And people were they told you to stick a hatchet in your attic so that you could break out of your own attic at that point. So yeah, I was like, that's
Scary.
scary.
Listen,
Yeah.
where I live, if we flood, the whole world is going under. Like we're in trouble.
Honey, I'm near Galveston.
Yeah, where
So.
you're at, I'm up on a hill. Like I'm up on the way up.
Well,
I'm
honey,
on a
I'm on
bluff.
the
I'm on a
this
ridge.
was Houston, not Flip Flop. Go back and look it up. Look up Houston, Texas, Hurricane Harvey. You will
Oh, that's
see.
awful.
You will see all the things that happened to us. We've actually in Houston, I know they did. They had something like 11 inches of rain in one day. And it flooded, and people were going through drive-throughs like McDonald's on inner tubes just to get whatever they
Oh
wanted.
God, that'd be
Yeah,
wild.
yeah, they did it. It was crazy to see you're in the middle of the drive-through or whatever, watching the videos, and people are going through on inner tubes. It was wild to see. I had never seen that. But I also had never seen, and I don't know, I know we have I-10 down here, and I-10 in Houston had 18 wheelers that were covered in those 11 inches. They were over the 18 wheeler.
Wow.
Yeah, the water was over it. And that wasn't the hurricane. That was just a rainstorm. So, yeah, they'll flood like crazy if you don't watch out. That's why you don't go into this like that. Oh, you gonna drown.
So
But
tonight we're supposed to air out our grievances.
again,
9 p.m.
okay, I got
I'm
it.
booked right now.
Cool, cool, cool. Is it
And
tonight or was it last night?
oh, it said
What is
20 hours ago here, but somebody said 4 hours ago, let's get ready to rumble. That was Vape Lady.
Okay.
So I replied, let's get ready to rumble. I think we're going to probably be doing these nightly for a few nights or something. How
I
did
don't
last
know.
night go?
It didn't.
I
Somebody
didn't have.
outed it.
Oh,
Somebody
that must.
outed
what
it
was it?
before.
What
That,
is it? I'm missing it.
it must be
Uh,
tonight then.
it's basically ops battle is what they were gonna do.
Yeah.
We were
Oh,
gonna
okay.
put we
Gotcha.
were gonna put ops in the box and battle it out at that point.
Anybody left with grievances, I guess.
Yeah.
We're trying to address them.
Yeah. Bring up shit
We want
at
all the
that
petty
point,
shit
and it
done. We're
wasn't
tired. We're tired of the
Abby's
broken.
after dark.
Yeah, we're tired of the broken record crap.
Yeah.
Like get
And
it
it
out, get
wasn't
over it. Then take the fuel out. What they're fucking saying. It's like we're over it. What the fuck's wrong with you people,
well,
weirdos?
it's like mine. If mine's at Abby after dark and we don't bring it up.
Yeah.
But say if we were still had the grievance, we could do it in the rum, just throw coins. You know? That type of thing.
Like I said, we're dealing with anybody with any hurt feelings still.
I'm sure there's a few.
Sure, there are too. I don't care. I'm not
Gotcha.
about nothing.
Sorry, I'm answering, but my I want to be like unmuted because I'm making a lot of noise. But yeah, I get
Yeah.
it. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
That's
supposed
what
to be
they
with
were
like
talking
9
about.
p.m. Central. Is it Central Time? 9 p.m. Central Time?
That's my
Yeah,
time.
I
Central
believe
like
so.
would be right now.
I
What
think
time?
it's,
It's 2:51
oh,
for
you
me
guys
right
are
now.
always way. You guys are way earlier than me. Oh, 9
Yeah.
p.m. Central. So
Yeah.
that'd be like 6 or 8 for me. 6 for me.
Yeah.
7.
See. Yeah.
Oh,
You have
okay.
to figure it out like that.
That's why I asked if I missed it last night because I think I was eating around.
Miss it. You didn't miss it.
Like
It got
you're doing something a lot later or
some
earlier.
of the shit that they wanted to bring up got outed, and it was like, fuck. Now what? You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was what it was. And I'm sure, like I said, there's still ops that people don't like each other. You
Yeah.
know,
Well,
and
let's
they're
look for
tired of
reasons not to
fighting.
like one another.
They're
That's the
tired
problem.
of fighting, but it bothers them that somebody said something. You know.
Like I said,
At that
people
point.
also look for reasons why not to like one another. They deflect their own misery onto other people.
Well, there's
Humans are
certain people.
complicated and not always lovely people.
Well, there's certain people that can understand that with. I'm sorry. That's just
There
my
are some
word.
people that are just born bad, some people born troublemakers, some people are born boring. I mean, we're
I
all
get it.
born with something. And, personality conflicts will come into that play in this. I mean, we're not all going to get along. There are people that are not going to like me no matter how hard I try to get them to like me. And so I don't fucking try. Who cares? Move on to the next person. There are plenty of people to like or not like me on this earth.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't like me, my only request is just piss off. Ignore me.
Right. I get it.
I get it too.
And
It'd be a much more pleasant
I
place
was,
for us all to
I
live
mean,
if we just adopted
hey,
that philosophy.
you can look
Let
at
it live.
Dodge's bullshit as free advertisement.
Well, really got trying to adapt the live and let live personality because otherwise you're just gonna go insane. And I'm already insane, so
And I hold
enjoy what I'm
grudges.
doing. I was miserable for years doing things I wasn't enjoying. Now I enjoy what I'm doing, so I just wish people wouldn't try to bully me because I'm having a good time.
That gotta be my kid.
What's eating Eating Gilbert Grape is on.
Oh my God, what? I haven't seen that in years.
I got it. It looks like on Paramount. It's on my 1250.
I don't
And
have Paramount.
You
yeah,
can
I haven't
get
seen it in
Paramount
years either.
Plus.
That's why I was like, "What's Eating Gilbert Grape? What?" And it just started too.
You can get Paramount Plus. You know that?
I think that's what it's playing on. Is Paramount Plus.
If you got, it's just another streaming service. And if you find it there, you might find it somewhere else.
I know the channel's 1250 is what the one I'm watching. So
Do a Google search, you'll find it.
I just haven't seen this movie for years.
Oh, I get it.
He's in it. All the good people in it. Back when they're good people and they're kids.
So you're making what kind of soup? Flip flop, other than vegetable.
Sorry, what?
What kind of soup are you?
I'm doing vegetable right now just because my exes love it, and so I always feed them too. But
I
my
didn't know
ex-husbands.
what kind of meat or broth you were using.
No, I'm using bone broth, chicken bone broth.
Yeah. Okay. So it's still.
It's chicken. Yeah, it's like chicken vegetable basically, but it's most. I'm trying to get back on my diet, and so I love cabbage soup, but I got to mix other vegetables with it. So I add a ton of cabbage to this, and I try to use no salt and nothing. I try to use all fresh are all like no salt added.
Mine, to be honest, I'm gonna have to, if I start doing this with the videos for mine, like I've got a lima bean and ham soup, which is full Southern, okay.
Yes.
I'd
I
have
love
to do time
beans
lapse
and cornbread.
on some of it because
Right.
it takes like hours sometimes to prepare.
Especially if you do it on the open fire. It'll take forever.
And I can do that too.
I love doing cream. Oh God, it's so good. I haven't made that in a while.
I actually, to be fun, I actually did a recipe room called American Preppers, right? It was people that prepped for whatever kind of disaster, natural or food shortages, or, like some people just lost their food stamps, right? So they could have done that.
Right, yeah.
I actually was teaching people how to prep and how to cook on open fire out on campsites for certain foods, as well as in your home. Like I can cook biscuits on the fire.
Yes,
And
it's good to teach people that stuff because a lot of people don't know how to do it.
No,
That's what I'm saying. We have this wonderful thing like TikTok. We should be teaching people our skills and not using the time.
So you guys need to follow me on my main page. This is just
TikTok somehow.
Is
Is it a miracle that I've survived then? Is it a miracle that I'm surviving over here?
Yeah,
okay,
so
just keep what here I can make this work like I said, but just keeping my original dolls, for something else, and just keep playing with my ass dad and my new creations. You know what I mean? We make these dolls. I can change them whenever the fuck I want.
That would think you're hilarious with your
Like I
dolls.
said, I think I have a spot over here, even though it's not what I thought it was going to be. I just have to create new dolls for it because my original dolls were for kids.
Somebody bang of us that will protect your ass anyway.
My original dolls were for kids, and now, there's no kids on this side. TikTok is there shouldn't fucking be.
If there
This
are,
side's dangerous. This side's dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, you call it trolls. I call this the dangerous side of TikTok.
I get it.
But no, I found a place. I guess I found a place in here for my dolls anyway. But no, I'm trying to figure out what to do with the original story and the original dolls. I got to replicate all that work,
Yeah.
and figure out how to release it and make it like historically documented, public for consumption.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, Giggles, I have to tell you, I really enjoyed, don't get me wrong, sometimes you drive me nuts with the amount of times you talk about the dolls, but it made me so happy and it brought me back to my childhood when I'm like, I'm going to go find mine. I know I've got it somewhere. And showing it to you was exciting to show you, like, look, I've got a doll. I couldn't remember where I had it. And it was so fun to find it.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Doesn't
you took me back to my childhood that day.
doesn't that warm your heart more
It
knowing that now
does.
whoever made that doll for you, they're time capsuled in that
My
doll,
mom
you
is
know.
coming down on Saturday, and so I plan on talking to her then when she's down here.
Human shed, genetics. There's fingerprints inside the doll, you know, things
Right.
people don't think about. That is a time capsule from.
That's
I
really
bet you
cool.
Mother made
there's
it
probably
or
there's
whatever.
probably
You've got it
still your
forever.
tears in that doll from when you were
Yeah,
trying, you
I
know,
mean, I've carried
inside it.
around for a long. My
Yeah.
Raggedy Andy is somewhere. I don't know where he's at, but I've got him somewhere.
Keep
People don't
looking.
even
You'll
think about the
find it.
fact that those dolls, because they're not porcelain, because they are 100%
Mine is
cotton
so
fabric and all that,
Yeah, they
that they
hold a
are
lot.
time
Yeah.
capsule. They're time
Yeah,
capsules.
my mom was disabled, so my dad had a because I was too young to do some of it until I was about 10. And I kid you not, she stole my dolls, my Raggedy Ann and Andy. I was pissed.
Well, I mean, Flip Flop, I'm stepping up and being a voice just to probably had a Raggedy Ann. Michael Jackson thought it probably had a Raggedy Ann. There's a lot of famous people out there who probably bought their daughters Raggedy Anns.
Little
And
known fact: Elvis Presley died the year I was born.
those dolls are gonna be worth a lot of fucking money. So where are those dolls at? You know what I'm saying? These
Well,
are
you got
things
to
people are
remember,
not
you're
thinking
you're
of.
more be passionate about
Oh
it. You know
no,
what I mean?
no, no,
So
no,
they
no.
probably don't give a shit.
The collectors are very passionate about this, and
Well, yeah, the collectors.
right now, because I'm talking in these troll accounts and instead of collectors groups, they're panic dumping their collections.
Okay.
The last
Now you
girl
said
that
I could get a pattern for the apron online.
yeah, you can. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm
That's
gonna
what it's
get that
called.
and make me an apron for her.
I had the
Hell,
exact
it may
pattern
be
on
upstairs
my
in the
profile
boxes of
picture.
stuff. I may have it. It fell off in the boxes. I just grabbed her and went running. I was so excited to find her. And
Like
I'm
I
like, oh
said,
my god, I can't wait to
yeah.
tell Giggles.
So right now the collectors are
Yeah,
panic dumping because the last girl that had a passion to man and who was leading that fan base, they passed away. Yeah. So that was my relative, that was Johnny Grell's granddaughter and Marcella's niece just passed away. So that's why the collectors are panic dumping, because they don't know if there's going to be another one stepping up to talk about that doll anymore. Don't tell him I'm over here, okay? I'm hiding.
No, he's picking on me. I'm joking. That's my kid
Like
in
I
the
said,
back.
I don't want to start appraising dolls for free all the fucking time. So no, I'm avoiding them.
No, don't.
Yes, and you know I never asked you for that. I just wanted to show
No,
you
I
my
didn't.
doll. I
No, no,
didn't care
no. You
about none
didn't.
of that shit.
You
I just
didn't.
wanted to show it.
You
Exactly,
didn't.
because to be honest, that doll is irreplaceable.
Right? Like no amount of money. I mean, if
No,
somebody
no
offered me
amount of
a
money can
million,
be
I'd be
possible.
like, hell yeah, I'll
Yeah.
sell it to you.
Holding on to though, and that's and my family's really not speaking about Raggedy. We don't want to all be known for just Raggedy Ann. So therefore,
Just
you
you.
got
We're
a,
the only ones
you got a,
speaking
you
on
got a, you
it.
got a rogue history at the moment. You got a rogue history until one of us feel like talking about it. We left everything unanswered, and it's awesome. I'm loving it. I've been able to tease the fuck out of the Warren occult because of it.
I hate to do this. I gotta
Exactly.
go. My deer is done, and I gotta go
No,
pick up
that's
all
fine.
these.
That's like I said. I'm tired of talking about the doll. That's not Raggedy Ann
No,
wasn't
no,
even what
no.
my
I didn't want
content
to.
was
No, I didn't want
about.
to interrupt
Yeah.
about the doll. I did earlier. A client showed
No,
up, and I was like,
I'm
oh my
I'm gonna
god.
be switching. I'll be switching everything to my singing and Ask Dad shortly and getting rid of all the Raggedy Ann stuff so that people don't start hitting me up for appraisals because I really don't
Right.
enjoy that
You
part of
never.
it.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
All
All
right,
right,
well,
you
you have
all
a nice.
have a war in
Guys,
this world.
Uh-huh.
All
Have a
right,
good
we'll see
day.
you all later.
Yep.
Yeah.
I gotta go do some things too anyway, baby girl.
That's cool. Like I said, I've been on to all morning. It's 1 p.m. here. I got to figure out what we're gonna do for dinner. My husband should be coming home in a couple hours,
Yeah, I
and
gotta
I'm
do
actually
some.
thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna probably try to make some type of pie. I was thinking making
Shepherd's
he
pie.
loves pie. Huh?
Shepherd's pie.
No, I'm gonna make either a pumpkin or some type of apple cranberry pie. But my husband loves pie.
I'm jealous.
Anyway, you have a nice evening. I'll talk to you later.
You too. Later.
Bye bye. Is Angel back?